All right, I'm live. I wasn't live at first. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. We got the dope channel watch. We finna watch hardcore boxing news. Or we finna listen to them. Y'all go subscribe. But before we do that, you know I gotta play my video. True.
They don't want to when we talk about A side and B side. That's why they always say, "Nah, we don't want to talk about that." The fans just want to wonder. Nah, we're gonna talk about the A side because that's the person who's gonna dictate the terms.
Yeah. It's always been like that too.
It's always been like that, but
it's always been like that.
But when you got certain people.
It's always gonna be me.
We don't play that shit, bitch. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brain. We don't play that shit. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brain. We don't play that shit. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brains. We'll shoot you in your house, we'll shoot you in the car. We'll sing it to the moon, we'll sing it to the stars. We'll sing it to the morgue, we'll sing it to the graveyard. Stop that talking if you don't want to get sprayed on. To a walk ride, what's my mission? They told me make it home, shoot these niggas, keep it pimpin'. I always wear two shirts, different colors, so I black. Hit some corners, take my shirt off, now I look totally different. My style is too prolific, rewind that shit, you missed it. My family is from Memphis, Chicago is terrific, but Jacksonville is different. No slipping, then you dead, boy. Niggas carry Dracos just for fun, this how we play it, boy. I don't wanna be around with niggas out here gunning. I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming. I don't wanna be around with niggas out here gunning. I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming, nigga. We don't play that shit, bitch, we've had a lot of things. We'll shoot you in your ass, we'll shoot you in your brains. We don't play that shit, bitch, we've had a lot of things. We'll shoot you in your ass, we'll shoot you in your brains, man.
Wow.
Shoot you in your brains, man.
We'll shoot you in your ass.
And your brains.
Shit. Hey, what's up, nigga? Early in the motherfucking morning, nigga.
Man, them niggas trying to set a trap, bro.
What he did, set a trap.
Yeah.
Man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap. Man, that shit won't stop me. What he did, set a trap. Man, that shit won't stop me. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop. What he did, set a trap. Man, that shit won't stop me. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop me. Coming with a style, making niggas want to copy, but you can't copy. Your brain is too sloppy. I'm a cold poppy, help for the drug war. When it be a treat if I had poppy for the drug war. It's just me and my niggas though. In this life of crime, we will never pull the trigger slow. In this life of crime, we will never let you niggas know when we coming. We'll never let you niggas know when we coming. Miss me completely with that internet beefing. Say it to my face, pussy niggas, stop beefing. Some niggas hate me cause I'm hotter than they favorite rapper, but they favorite rapper never been a kidnapper, a gun clapper, a real gun clapper. Only started selling jokers, I had niggas for the mother load. I was only 16, nigga. 200 G's, 3 keys, and a quarter-pound of green, nigga. So when you see me, put respect on my name. All I wanted was the money, fuck the flame and the champagne. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop me. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop me. Did set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop me, nigga.
Yeah.
PARTTWICE, nigga.
I see you, Part.
Yeah. Melly, Melly.
Part.
Nigga.
Melly. Look. That shit too hot, but my pistol fine. Don't you play, I can get you shot. Yeah, she was in Butler, but now my damn bun like 20 minutes by there. Now No, it ain't sweet, but they say it's a prison there called Honey Bun. Don't you try us, cause nigga, we got tons of guns. Run up in your spot, nigga, kick your damn door down. Pistol whip your grandmama, we want more now. Yeah. We done told you, nigga don't play cause we afford you. But now we just on the grind trying to get the cheese. Nigga stay in your place or RIP.
What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop me. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop me. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop. What he did, set a trap, man, that shit won't stop me. Maybe 50 shots, but that might not stop me. Nigga, PARTTWICE, never nice, nigga. Yes, melee, hey, we like that green, nigga. We buy that money, nigga. We down south, nigga. It's not.
You set me free, I set you free. I set you free, I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. You set me free. You set me, I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. I set you free. I set me free, I set you. You set me free, I set you free. I set you free. You set me free, you set me free. I set you free. You cancel me, that you set me free. I set you free. You cancel me, that just can't be because I told you I was miserable. I ain't wanna do this no more. Did too much time in that federal penitentiary to come home being faithful to this woman that was foolish of me. Sorry, I ain't mean to hurt your feelings. I'm a mind though. Yeah, I fall weak, big booty bitches make my brain go. That don't mean that I don't love you. I remember I had to take you to the shower. You was bleeding on my leg though. I washed your back, I washed your crack, I washed your pussy hole. I picked you up, I dried your body, got you fully clothed. Bought you a wedding ring, but when I got locked up, you sold it. You had to cheering on the nigga, I ain't even know it. When I got sick, I almost died, I caught the Holy Ghost. And you was nowhere to be found, but Jesus let me know that I'm a soldier, I can do this shit all by myself. I did my time, them crackers tried to put me on the shelf. But thanks to Donald Trump and criminal reform bill, I got home quicker than a bitch, I shed a lot of tears. I miss my mama, dear, I love her, did the bed with me. When did I come to Jacksonville, I did a 360. I came into your world, abide by rules and regulations. I just did 14 fucking years, bitch, fuck your regulations. You say I'm too old to be rapping, I will never make it. Man, strap your opinion, then it's cool, but bitch, you fucking hating. You wish that phone on me, I don't know how many times. You like a wish, you drink no voodoo, you can't trick me now. I love your kids, I taught your daughter how to fight. I taught your son how to be a man. I could've did it twice, but abortion is real. You killed my twins, yeah, I smile and I grin, but the pain is still within. Love you to the day I die, I promise there'll never be another. Lord, forgive me for my sins and what I said about your mother.
Dre on the beat.
You set me free, I let you go. I let you go. You set me free, I set you free, I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. You set me free, I set you free. I set you free, I set you free. 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 I set you. I set you free. You set me free. I set you. I set you free. You set me free. I set you free. I set you free.
Fuck with Dre on the beat.
Two sides to every story. I ain't trying to say I'm perfect, but just me.
They try to make it seem another way. They try to say that I'm a bad man. It's two sides, two sides, two sides to every story in the world.
There's two sides to every story in the world. We ain't gonna forget about the A
That's why
side
they
though.
say
Hold
always
up.
say, nah, we don't want to talk about that. The fans just want to wonder. Nah, yes, yeah, we're gonna talk about the A side because that's the person who's gonna dictate the terms.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about the A side, man. Got to talk about the A side. Had a real dope interview today. I was watching Hardcore Boxing TV, Hardcore Boxing News. Hashtag JTB. Shout out to him. And I was watching him today, and I'm gonna continue to watch him because I couldn't really pay attention to the video like I wanted to. So like I said on my channel, I go around watching YouTube videos. When I'm at work, I listen to you guys. So all I'm doing is recording myself listening to you guys on my channel. I wish I could have went live with you so I could type in the chat. I was typing in the chat some, but you never, you know what I'm saying, read it. But I'm pretty sure y'all go back and watch that shit, you'll see it. But hey man, I like Hardcore Boxing News, so that's why I let you know that's what I be watching. If you see me post a channel on here, that's what I be watching, nigga. And I make sure you know I'm watching you. I don't do the sneak watching shit. You understand me? So let's go back to Hardcore Boxing with Brian Norman interview. Let me rewind that shit. Get straight to it. Cap Almighty. Another channel. Big the content.
Sorry about that, y'all. Somebody said that Eddie Hearns might have hacked the live.
That's a good. We good. We good now.
But live, man.
We good now.
Now, God damn it.
Yeah.
We good, man. Sorry about that, brother.
Yeah.
Hey, man, but as I was saying, man, everybody.
I think your connection bad, boss. You breaking. You freezing on You freezing.
Let's fast forward.
You fine.
It's not my fault, brother. I'm on a remote. Okay, I'm on a remote location, man. I apologize.
Yeah, I hear you fine. Everything fine on this end. You
can everybody hear me? Give me a thumbs up. He says he can hear me. Can everybody in the chat hear me? And can you all hear him?
Fast forward.
At a time that's not fun. Hey, the step. And you've been getting a lot of controversy lately, and I don't have to tell you that. You already know. But that's why I wanted to hear from you, my brother.
What I want to hear from, if you don't mind, before we end it, so I can get an understanding for myself, because I like to understand,
Sure.
My understanding is my understanding, but then I like to question to see where another person's mind is coming from. So if you don't feel this way, I won't be able to get the answer for you, but I want to hear from the fans who feel this way, so I can get the answer from them after it's done, after we get done what we're talking about. Go ahead.
I like that. So you want the people to I put it in the chat, y'all. Y'all questions that you all want me to ask
I just missed
Norman Sr., please. And do you want to know what I think about it first?
Yeah, go ahead, boss. Yeah.
Okay, all right. I sent you a text on Instagram when it all started kicking off. Right. And the first thing I said to you is, hey, brother, why don't you just let them know exactly what you want? And you said, I already did.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Right. You said you already did.
Yeah.
Because I was, from not being inside, I'm thinking you just waiting for them to just give you a price.
$2 million.
I already did. I
2.2.
told him I didn't be. You the one that said me quit beating around the bush?
No, I didn't say that. No.
Somebody said quit beating. Somebody said quit beating around the bush and tell them the number you want. Same thing. I said I did.
I might even say that. I'm not sure.
I think that might have been you because only one person told me to give them my number, so it had to be you.
Okay. Well, I think somebody, one of the guys that's on the show, connected us.
Okay.
You're one of the guys. All right. Okay, I see Bernard Hackett's in the chat too, right there. Okay.
What up, B?
Yeah. So, first of all, I want to ask you, from the jump, you sent them your number then. Is that what happened?
From the jump, this is what happened, and this is why I was very confident it would be made, and this is why I'm very confident that they didn't want it to be made. From the very jump, they offered us $750,000. My son didn't want none of this out, but they put it out, so it is what it is, so we're going to talk exact numbers. My son wanted it to be, my son didn't want it out at all. They offered us $750,000. We were excited at the opportunity. That's initially. We was excited at the opportunity. We was like, hell yeah, the Bulls fight. Cool, fuck it, let's get it. First of all, let me say, we already had a fight scheduled with Derek Cuevas on November the 8th. You can go back. You can go back to the Boxing Boys before this was ever announced. You hear Ness talking about it. He was like, I got something on the 8th, but this and that. This is when the Boost thing first came out. I kept saying, fuck that date. Fuck that date. You can go back and watch. I said, fuck that date. They're like, nah, but you got a date. Y'all got stuff. Y'all got it. Nah, fuck that date. Because I was like, this is a big opportunity. I wanted my son to get the opportunity before he turned 24. He turned 24 years old on November the 23rd. So I feel like, with sick and do whatever, I feel like you're ready. We wanted an opportunity. So with that being said, fast forward, they offered $750,000. The numbers got talked. They told us about, what we had to pay and the fees and the this, and we did like shit. So of course they was like, no, that's $750,000. And we was like, hell no, that ain't gonna work. So we gave them our number. I think the number started at we wanted my son to walk away with $2 million. So I think the number started at 2.8 on our end. So we counted with 2.8. They came back with, I think their second offer was 1.5. Their second offer was 1.5 or somewhere in that area. Math still done or whatever. Bottom line, fast forward before all of this explaining, we turned down $810,000. We did not turn down $1.7 million. That's the bottom line. People looking at, oh man, $1.7 million. No, we turned down $810,000. That's what we turned down.
And when you say that, it's because you're saying after everything is backed out.
And that's not including taxes. So we turned out $810,000. Everybody hit me. Everybody got to pay taxes. No, this ain't got nothing to do with taxes. No. We turned down $810,000. So stop the $1.7 million. Stop all of that. You feel what I'm saying? To me, if you use a person's product, you can say what you want to say, but if you use a person's product, then hey, I pay them to use their product. To me, if you really wanted this fight, you could have paid Top Rank their fee to use their fighter. You know what I mean? I gave them the number. I told them what was up. We came down off the $2 million. This is why I was very confident that would happen. That's why I called Bozo. Like, you know what, bro? Don't worry about it. We're going to make it happen. I'll see you November the 9th. We came down off of the 2 and came down to 1.2. I mean, off the $2 million, him bring home $2 million and came down to 1.2 million. Like, okay, well, it's only a few $100,000 off. They should be able to make this shit happen. You feel what I'm saying? Now, the reason I don't think they wanted it to happen in the first place was the fact that they even told Boots in the first place every champion turned it down. They sent out bullshit offers. This is off the $750,000 off. They sent out lowball ass offers to every single champion, knowing that no champion would take that. I guess they didn't expect the counter offer or whatever, but they told Boost this. I think that they didn't expect Boost to do his interview. When he did his interview, that's what set us off. Like, what are you talking about? This is open. This is open negotiations. As far as we know, this is still open. And Boo's on here saying that we turned it down. We didn't turn it down. We basically sent the counter offer. So this is open negotiation. So in my mind, I'm like, they don't want this fight to happen. They went and slick told Boots that we turned the shit down when we didn't. We just simply made a count offer to make more sense. So fast forward with us getting within a few $100,000 and us coming down $800,000 off of what we started. With us coming out, with us, God damn it. With us coming down how we came down, whatever, and when they ended it, I said, you know what? $500,000 is literally tax money. That's a tax write-off. You're paying the fighter $500,000 extra dollars. It's a tax write-off. You understand? People don't know tax. You know what I'm saying? That's why they shouldn't even involve the fans in this type of business because, you know, this ain't looking down on nobody. You're talking about people that don't really make this kind of money. They don't really understand money. They don't understand this kind of money. I'm not saying I'm rich, but I damn sure ain't broke. And I ain't been broke in a long fucking time. You know what I mean? So it's simple as that. You know what I mean? I'm looking at it from what's better for my son. I'm looking at it what will work out better for him. And $810,000 is what we turned down. That's your bottom line. When it comes to business, you have to look at your bottom line. The bottom line is $810,000. So I'm really sick of hearing the $1.7 million. The bottom line is $810,000. So that's what we turned down. All right.
So if you get the, well, let me ask you this question. Is it too late now?
Oh, it's way too late. Now, it wasn't too late before. It wasn't too late when Eddie Hearn did that last interview saying that we did this. And that's another reason. Glad you brought that up. That's another reason I knew he didn't want this fucking fight. He didn't want it. He walked away. They know it's too late. He's a fucking liar. He a liar. He a liar. He a liar through and through. I was even watching him trying to see what truths he would and would not tell. You go watch his interviews. He said we started well north of $1 million. He's a fucking liar. They started with $750,000 with no intent of us accepting it. The second one, and every time we went up $250,000, which is $250,000. That's a lie. Because if you add that number, we would have ended up around $2 million, which we did not. So to me, I'm looking at it from a different eye, and that's why I want to ask your fans about something else. Is my understanding in my eyes are totally different than everybody else's eyes because I'm looking at it, like I said, from a different angle of what the fuck I see. And when you add these two together, the fact that he didn't want to, that he offered us that low ball number and came back to booze swiftly, and said that everybody turned it down, and the fact that he wouldn't even put up a few $100,000 extra, knowing that that's just tax money and it's a beer write-off, just to satisfy that. And that was just based on principle on our end. Because I still feel like that was a low number for unification about where it was, how it was. I still feel like that was a low number. I still feel like my son should have walked away with $2 million. That's how I feel. I'm entitled to feel that way. But if you talk about my son walking away with $810,000 before they tax him on 1.7, so he's going to walk away with 810, and they're going to tax him on 1.7, the whole 1.7. And, of course, he got to write off everything else. People don't understand that. When you go over $1 million, you're in a totally different tax bracket. It's a luxury tax. You feel me? So they want like 40% of that shit off top. People
so 1.2 of that money, 1.1 of that money was all without taxes that you're talking about? I know you said 25%.
No. 900,000 without tax. Ain't none of it without tax.
No. That's not what I'm asking. What I'm asking is you said that he would have walked away with 800 before
all the fees, yes. All the fees, he would have walked away with 810. He would have got a check. When he fought that fight, at the end of the day, he got a check, wire transfer. However they did it, it would have been $810,000.
That's before taxes.
Triangle theory this fight.
Yes, sir.
Damn, that's
Put boots in
1.1 a fee.
It's 900,000.
Okay, 900,000.
900,000. That's what people not understanding.
Wow.
Most of that was bullshit. Most of that was rubbish.
Yeah, well, we on the outside looking in, so I know it's the 25%, which goes to Bob Aaron, correct?
25% to Bob Aaron, 45,000 a piece for the belts. That's 90,000. He got to deal with his management 10, his trainer 10, his sparring. That's not including the other expenses of sparring partners and the camps and everything else that he got to do. That's not even included in what I said.
You know, but people hearing this allows them to understand more, though.
They don't care, boss. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about understanding. Trust me. They don't care about understanding at all. They don't care. All they know is you talking to. So my thing.
All I know is don't fight off the ropes against boots.
What exactly shit did I talk? What exactly mess did I talk besides I know how to beat boots? I can see holes in this game, and I think my son can beat boots.
Watch the fight.
When did I talk any mess? You hear a whole bunch of the dad that need to shut the fuck up. Boss man, did you text me and ask me for this interview?
Yes, I did.
They're acting as
I'm
though.
not the one that texted you.
Watch this nigga head never move out the line when he throw them shots.
My point is, somebody summoned me and asked me to get on this platform and do an interview.
Yeah, one of the guys that's a supporter of the channel.
So you want? Bottom line, did you want me here today?
Oh.
I damn sure wanted you here today.
I didn't call you and say, "Hey, bro, put me on your thing. Let me talk my shit."
No, you didn't.
No, I've never called anybody. I called one person at one time, and this was with a negotiation.
You sure answer the call, nigga.
To get my microphone a little bit bigger. And the only thing I did was trying to be transparent, and that ended up backfire.
You waiting on calls.
I was being transparent about what was going on. I told Bozy, which now I see I'm not going to do that shit ever again. I told Bozy what was going on. I said, look, bro, we can make this fight happen. I'm telling you what's going on.
It's over with, homie. You heard Eddie Hearn, nigga, it's over with. Now who the fuck is you gonna fight next? And how is you gonna get your payday like you was finna get that there? You make niggas from down south look bad. You 3/4 slick ass niggas. Nigga, I'm watching this motherfucking Giovanni Santillan fight and he was giving you hell. Yes, the fuck he was. I feel like preaching right now, but I'm gonna go and give hardcore boxing news his shine. Because I just wanted to hear this bullshit about a B-side nigga trying to be the A-side. Yes, he is. Yes, he was. Yes, he is. He the A-side. He always had money. He ain't broke. Yeah, he always had money. He ain't broke. So why the fuck should I take a penny? Y'all got a small state of mind. Yes, you do. Look who I beat. I beat a come forward fighter. Yes, I did. He got his head down with the high guard. All I gotta do is throw some uppercuts, but it still keep coming. I blooded him up and I had to fucking break his nose just to stop him. Yes, I did. But it's easy to talk that shit and swallow that spit when you ain't fought nobody nowhere near a Boots. The fear is real. You niggas want a retirement check.
You know, woo, this and that, blah, blah, blah. Like, we a few $100,000 apart. Get on his ass. It's nothing. Get on his ass. This is like, I want my son to walk away with at least $1.2 million. Even if you would have tried at $1 million, we probably could have had a goddamn chance. You didn't try none of that. So I'm telling Bozy, look, Bozy, as it's going on, just like I'm being
easy work, nigga.
I'm texting Bozy.
Hold up. This nigga came up to Philly trying to spar. And that nigga Bozy told him, man, I just need 4 rounds from your son. I need 4 rounds from him. I need 4 rounds from him. Try to give me 12 rounds for my son. Oh, no, nigga, my son like that. You know, you gonna need more than that for my son. We already heard the stories about his inside game. Stopped him with the body shot. Took 3 rounds. Broke him down with the big gloves. Then he said he didn't want to admit that Bozy ain't on that type of time. I believe Bozy. What about you?
Doing? This is what's going on. We're trying to make. I'm literally the only one that tried to make this fight happen. So while people saying I'm the one that ducked and we the one that ducked, I'm literally the only person that tried to make this fight happen.
Niggas know you.
So serious.
Niggas know your son. Nigga.
With the numbers. I called my son because, like I said, we started at $2 million. And we said what we said on some other shit. I called my son. I said, hey, B, you be good with a 1.2. Let's go get this nigga. I mean, I ain't trying to be funny. I'm just telling you a real conversation because I'm just real like that. I called him. I said, well, let's take it.
Real crazy.
He was like, shit, let it run. Went down to 1.2. I had no doubt in my mind that if he wanted to make this fight, that wouldn't be an issue. it seemed to be an issue.
Yep.
And that turned out to be that we're the ones ducking. So stop the $1.7 million. We turned down $810,000. For the people saying this is the biggest payday he's seen and he'll ever see, my son, 23 years old, none of his counterparts, not one champion in boxing today, has done it sooner than my son did it.
Oh, come on.
He's the youngest champion in boxing. I'm not shit talking. I'm telling you a natural fact. You can look.
Shout out to Giovanni Santillan, but he is a head down, high guard, come forward type of fighter. I'm sorry. Excuse me. Watch the fight. Watch this fucking fight, man.
World Championship. Tim, he is all offense, all gas, no brakes, and surprises us time and again.
One of my favorite fighters. One of my top 5 favorite fighters today. He's all about that action, Tess, and he never disappoints. Every time he fights, he always looks for the knockout.
Now tonight the challenge is Denise Baranchek, who's the former silver medalist, the undefeated Ukrainian who's 36-0. And oh, what a day it could be in Ukrainian sports history. As you know the big headline by now, there he is, Baranchek. His dear friend, his former Olympic teammate, Alexander Usyk, won the undisputed heavyweight championship of the world earlier today in Saudi Arabia in upsetting Tyson Fury. We will have all the recap and analysis of that heavyweight championship later tonight on the State of Boxing, but settle in for a very good night of fights from here in San Diego. Let's check in with Bernardo Osuna.
I spoke with Al Gatmans about the cut over the right eyelid of Santillan. He said that was fine, under control. Now he's got a cut over the left eyelid as well. And in terms of Robert Garcia, he wanted Santillan to throw lighter punches, but more frequently, and start digging to the body.
So a lot of damage done early by Brian Norman to the eyes of Santillan.
Come on, work. It's the angles. He said lateral traps. So with lateral traps, when you move in position.
That Santillan is a tough guy, man. And he's pressing real tough. Another tough opponent, man. Giving Brian Norman hell. I don't see him working off the ropes against a Boots Ennis. Beat him with your own inside game.
You hear the facts that I'm saying? That ain't got shit to do with me. So what I'm learning from the fans is, like I just told you about the breakdown, and they don't give a fuck. These were people that was 97% against my son in the first place. So no matter what, once the fight fell through, I knew he didn't want to fight him. I knew because they want to feel that Boots is such a boogeyman. He's not. He's not.
Okay.
He is a very good fighter, very talented fighter. Got a lot of skills.
You supposed to talk your son
Very good
up.
counter puncher, very good body puncher. He does a lot of things well. Boots has not been tested.
Okay.
When I went back and watched him, and I'm being frank about this now, when I went back and watched him from a training standpoint, what was easier to figure out? And it's not about he was the easiest to figure out. What was the easiest to figure out was that this nigga had been tested at all. Santillan had been tested. All these other guys, the lower fighters that my son fought, they had fighters that were trying to get their ass. They had fighters that were trying to beat their ass. Boots had fighters that were not trying to beat him. The only fighter that actually came at him and tried to beat him was Thomas Delorme, a guy with 5 losses, had already been beaten, whatever the case may be. Thomas Delorme does not faint. I'm just giving you some game. Y'all can look for yourself. Thomas Delorme does not faint. He does not do nothing else. So when he moves, you know he comes.
What does Boots do good, nigga?
Boots step back, caught his ass, boom, hit with a right hand to the top of the head. Not to Boots' fault of his own, but that's what the fuck happened. He hit with a right hand to the top/back of the head. He only stopped. From what I seen, the fighters I've seen was him against a little fat ass Mexican. Though he was something else that came straight forward like a little bowling ball. He couldn't stop him. No, I'm being real with you. I'm not shit talking. I'm telling you my point of view. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I know. You can
that nigga crazy, yo.
So these are the fights I seen. Lippy Ness, he was an old ass chick, 36, 35, some shit like that. He was 140 pounder. He was a 140 pounder. Boots is a Terminator, so they say.
Exactly.
So you got a 140 pounder that you're beating on. That man is not hurt. That man is coming, but he's getting beat on. It's finally stopping. Because, of course, to boost his talented. He's too talented, he's gonna keep beating on this man. So the things I'm taking from this and the things I already know is,
listen to this nigga, man. He just beating on him, beating on him, beating on him. Oh, you video game state of mind niggas. You just want the knockout, huh? You don't appreciate a nigga getting beat the fuck up, huh?
Finally stop it, because of course, he to boost his talented. He's too talented, he's gonna keep beating on this man. So the things I'm taking from this and the things I already know is this.
This nigga
The
funny.
thing that said, give me 2 seconds. Hold on, 1, 2 seconds.
This nigga is pure content.
Sure.
He need his own show.
Hey, yo, y'all, we got Brian Norman in here, man, and he's telling us about talking about boots right now, man. And
Brian, you need your own show, boy.
Has not been tested.
Cause your son ain't finna get no more payday.
Brian Norman also says that he wants
he gonna get beat up if he do. If he fight somebody hella fight, he gonna get beat up.
The questions in. I am gonna
y'all ain't fighting boots.
Reading the question back
yeah, you priced yourself out, nigga. You ain't. You the B side, nigga.
Is the ones that got a problem with me on here talking. I want you to hear me again for the ones that chimed in late.
You the B side.
I'm not asking for any interviews. I ain't asked one motherfucker to come interview me.
No, I ain't asked one motherfucker. You did not ask. No.
I ain't asked not one.
Nigga, you answer the call mighty quick.
And everybody else does. I ain't asked one person, hey man, put me on your platform, let me tell you my side, let me this and let me that. I ain't asked that shit one fucking time.
You sure motherfucking answer that call.
You ask me a question, I answer a question. People get mad at me answering questions. I wish the daddy shut the fuck up. What you talking about?
Never. That's content.
But you want me to shut up and not answer the question? You want me to sit here and look stupid? What do you want me to do? I'm telling you what's going on. I'm telling you the truth. They so used to being lied to, and it's just shit that they don't want to hear. They want you to say, man, look, man, you know, we want to fight Boots a little later, man. You know what I'm saying? No, nigga. No, we don't feel that way.
Why your son head never go off that line
how we really feel.
When he throw a punch? Look.
So if you don't want to hear how a nigga really feel, don't listen to the platform.
Boots gonna knock your son out. He ever fight. Don't go back sparring him. He gonna hurt you.
I'm not out here just juicing my son up, saying he's the best in the world. Can't nobody fuck
with
me.
Y'all
ain't see me say that.
He's shaking his head, yeah.
Y'all ain't seen me say that on nothing. You ain't seen me say how great my son is and how he fucks people up all the time. And you ain't seen me say none of that. You ain't seen me just
bragging about what you did to Tank.
You ain't seen me do none of that. I'm telling you what I see. I'm telling you what I know. I'm telling you from my experience.
That's the only fight you're going to be able to get. Go down to 40, brother, and fight Tank at a catch weight.
Years old. My experience is proven. I tell you what happened. I tell you what was the lineup from God's plan to even give my son the opportunity from when he got dropped to fight
Ryan Garcia.
His title fight. From when he was against an Olympian that he dominated.
The only way you get some money.
It was an ugly fight because he wanted to whip his ass so bad, and the Olympian didn't want to fight. You know what I mean? From all of that to here, I'm telling you what happened. I'm telling you the path and the road that was traveled. So people are upset with me telling you what I know, telling you what is asked of me.
Your son
what
good.
The fuck if I say, oh, he Bill Haney? That's not an insult to me. First of all, some of those guys do get out of pocket and talk reckless or whatever. I do not.
Triangle theory.
I don't get out of pocket and talk reckless at all.
Boots.
I don't talk reckless about shit. I don't talk about nothing I don't know. I don't go fucking call the fighters out, call them bombs. Never call one fighter a bomb. Never. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I say, even in this situation, I'm saying.
Right, we're getting a little boogie woogie, but hopefully we get things back. All right, look like he got kicked off, but I'm pretty much sure he's gonna pop back in, and
that nigga know what it is. You know his son need a payday to fight Boots. There's no way around it, nigga, because he gonna get broke like a toy. Boots gonna break him like he did Ebenezer.
Myself, but I wanted to ask him, you know, if
he trying to downplay Boots like his power ain't, you know what I'm saying? Where it's at.
My bad. I fat fingered the damn. I fat fingered the phone.
Same thing happened to everybody else and happened to your son, homie. You know it too.
I've been seeing a lot in the chat so far. The question I've heard many times now, they're saying, you believe that your son can beat Boots, why didn't you take the fight and have a rematch clause where you get the majority of the money this time? And because if you know you're going to beat him, you're going to beat him. Right. I've been hearing that too, the same thing, because we went at, because they was already playing us on the money in the first place. It was based on principle alone. I said that. I've been said that. You got to stand on something. You're not going to give my son $810,000 to fucking go take a unification bout. It was based on principle alone.
You need
We're
the
not
doctor
taking
fees.
$810,000 fucking dollars. No. Okay. Cool. I'm going to the chats right now.
You ain't gonna lean on Boots.
D1 says, Brian,
You ain't gonna walk off the ropes.
Would have said it is what it is and not come up here talking like that. It would have be a duck.
You ain't gonna walk off the ropes.
Big like you'll beat Boots. If you really felt that way, take the 8. Again, based on principle alone, I wasn't going to do it just because you fall for anything. Don't mean my son got to fall for anything. Don't mean we got to fall for anything. My son 23, Boots 27. My son did this shit 4 years before Boots did, or 3 years before Boots did it. You know what I mean? So what the fuck are you talking about, bro? My son is in a wonderful position.
Who
you got people that say, oh, your son ain't never sold out an arena. Well, at 23 years old, when the fuck did Boots sell out anything and do a headline anywhere? When was he? And I'm not saying, see, people do this shit, and that's what got the friction between me and Bowsy, because
trying to compare your son
Bowsy and Boots didn't say shit out of pocket before when it was going on. But of course, that's who get the shots when I shoot them out, when I direct them. You know what I'm saying?
Man, this fight over with Boots in that fucking fight right there.
People call me, I'm very fucking emotional. I'm very motherfucking. Again, I'm a realist. You feel what I'm saying? I'm very motherfucking emotional. And when I say emotional, is my emotions, and that's not on a bitch level. My emotions is always angry emotions. My emotions ain't, oh man, I'm saying, hell no. My emotions is always, son, man. So you're gonna get emotional. My emotions got me where I am today, and where I am today is very, very, very far in life from where the fuck I started at. You know what I mean? So you got people. I look at that as, okay, these can't be people that are in their kids' lives and their sons' lives and their child's lives, because I got my son to where
you care for your son. You
know, got my son ahead of the fucking bunch. He's the youngest champion in boxing. He's ahead of the whole pack in boxing right now. Ahead of the whole pack. Look, oh shit. See what? No, it's a fact. He's the youngest. That means he's out to the best start right now, because he's the youngest. So that means from this day forward, he has more time than each and every, you know, as long as his body holds up and God willing. He has his whole time. You know, if everybody goes the same trajectory, he has the time and the ability to do the same as they have done and even more. Boots did not hear a lot of showing at 23. He wouldn't fight in Philadelphia, so all of this is just Boots fans that just upset the fact. They was mad at me at the fact that my son even accepted the fight. So all of this bullshit is just bullshit. It's just what it is. They was mad that we said we'll fight him. I was getting hate
catching that nigga
because we said we'll fight him. I was getting motherfuckers somebody they were gonna pull up on me. I said address. Address. No, I did. You were getting hate text because you said you would accept the fight? Because we said we'd accept the fight. I swear to God. I sent addresses for niggas talking about, what's the jam address? I sent the jam address. Let me know where you're going to be there.
That was that double hook.
I clicked, man, listen, I went through so much, bro. Still going through so much. But my understanding why I want to ask the questions of what they're talking about, I'm talking heavy. I'm talking heavy because I really believe I beat him. I'm talking heavy because I'm looking at the man opponents as I'm trying to break him down. I'm like, damn, he never been tested. I never said Boots sorry.
Yeah,
I never did say that. But you did say you don't think he's punching.
Right.
He ain't a puncher at all. And let me ask you a question. The question I wanted to ask you when you first said that, is that because your son's been in the ring with you? My son been in the ring with him, told me he ain't feel shit. And my son in the ring with him told me he really. I said, damn, I was asking him.
What about that body shot?
I know why though. I'm not gonna give no news on that, but I know why he not punching. I was saying he can't punch. I'm saying he don't punch, but I do know why. Anyway, with that being said, yes, it's because he's been in the ring with him. No, he didn't get hurt to the body.
Yeah,
No, he didn't get dropped to the fucking body. It's a fucking lie.
Bozy don't lie.
He's never been hurt in Boulder Gym at all by nobody. So that's a fucking lie. So I don't know why.
Who lying, y'all?
Just like one of them dudes that lying.
Who lying? Because Bozy said he ain't like to do that shit, but nigga, yeah, I got text messages. Now don't make me show these motherfucking text messages, nigga. So who the fuck lying? Nigga, he said he dropped you with a body shot. It took 3 rounds. Specific details, nigga. Who lying?
I didn't say that. When you come out and you be genuine and you the motherfuckers who you being genuine with want to take that and run with it and add extra. You don't have to add extra. I'm telling you the truth. I'm telling you the whole truth. It ain't no extra to be added.
Here we go.
So to me, you bitch made when you get to doing that.
Here we
you
go.
See what I'm saying? I respect the Bozy more than that. Like he really flat out told a bold-faced fucking lie. Wow. His son is known for hitting niggas in the nuts. His son just hit David Ass and he just clear in the fucking nuts.
Oh, now it was a nut shot.
I was watching he hit it clean in the fucking nuts. My son never, even when he hit him in the nuts, my son didn't hit the canvas. He didn't even go down from that.
Man, stop it.
It was, oh shit, you hit me in my nuts. Simple as that. So my thing is, for you to even remember that, because I didn't even remember. My son reminded me. For you to even remember that, meaning that you celebrated that. For you to even remember that he hit him in the nuts and my saying, oh my nuts, that you celebrated that you thought that was, you know what I mean, that you thought that was, you was on top with some shit. That mean you thought that was something to say. I didn't remember that.
I know, but what about the text messages? I need Bozy to drop the motherfucking text messages. He said, you don't want me to do that, nigga. You got text messages admitting that Boots whooped your son ass on your dog ass. I can't wait for Bozy to hear this interview. Drop the text messages. Rude exposure. It's rude to tell the truth in 2024. Forever.
At all. My son had to remind me. I was like, oh shit. He was like, I'm like, what the fuck? That's crazy to me. You don't remember shit that's irrelevant. That's irrelevant. Like you got hit in the nuts. You get hit with low blows all the time.
Tell Bozy to drop the text messages, y'all. Somebody tag Bozy and tell that man to watch the video. Tell him to drop the message.
My bottom line, I want to know, again, all of this flack is coming from Boots fans who was already talking shit to me just because we said we'll fight. They was upset that we said we'll fight. So this is nothing new. If anything, I want some fans that understood and they seen what was going.
First of all, I'm a Boots fan. Second of all, I'm a Boots fan that believes that only Latino and European fighters fight Boots. The fact that you had an opportunity to shut my fat mouth, I was happy about that. I wanted to see you fight Boots Ennis, but you're the B side, sir. And you're acting like the A side, nigga.
Going on when I was being transparent and I was letting them know, and I'm telling them, being a few $100,000 off is not pricing yourself out. Again, tax right off. If you want the fucking, that's your fighter. If
that's
you want
your problem.
Your fighter, invest a little more for your fighter to get that belt again, because he's not gonna get no other fighter to take. He's not gonna get no other fighter. We was the lowest price champion. No other fighter, he's not gonna go undisputed. What's his name? Eddie.
Belts don't matter, right?
He's finna play the fuck out of Boots. He finna use. I mean, of course, he play while doing it, but he's not trying to make him be great. He's just trying to, of course, do what he do and make it and use him as a money cow. You know what I'm saying? He gonna take him on a Euro tour. He gonna move him up because he ain't finna get shit at 147 because ain't nobody gonna fight him for what he trying to pay. You know what I'm saying?
William Old School says, so if you're not fighting Boots, then fight Jaleel, the body snatcher Hackett. What do you think about that fight?
Again, we've already been through this shit. We don't mind fighting Jaleel, you know what I'm saying, whatever it may be, but at the same time, it's gonna be with the promotion type situation, it's gonna be on the same thing, and they're gonna have to put up money to put niggas, get niggas step aside money. You have rankings. Jaleel is not ranked with us. Jaleel is ranked nowhere in our rankings at all. My son is the WBO champion. I just posted the whole, I think, top 10.
Who the fuck you gonna fight, nigga?
WBO champions. Jaleel is not on that list. He's in the WBA. He's gonna have to go for the Stanionis right now. He gonna knock off somebody in the WBO. We have no motherfucking problem whatsoever fight Jaleel Hackett. Nobody's afraid of Jaleel Hackett at all. Much respect to him, much respect to his pops, much respect to all of that. Like, again,
and they got respect for you, matter of fact.
And I appreciate that. I appreciate that. You know, again, all of this is just coming from enemy territory anyway, that didn't like us anyway, that didn't want, that was just mad at the, oh, you dare think this? These are fanboys. That's all it is.
That's
bro.
crazy.
They're not people who actually think.
What I understand is that they're going to be going to the WBO convention to see if they can get put into the rankings with the WBO,
and we can make it happen.
Yeah, man, you heard this nigga called y'all fanboys.
That's no problem.
I know he wasn't talking about me, nigga.
That's no problem. If
we calling the real over
like
here,
he said,
nigga.
He go whatever he earned his way up there, then we fight. We gonna fight him anyway. We gonna fight. There's no way. With the age they had, like they talking about they don't want to fight Boots, talking about different generation. Fuck that. If Boots, my son is gonna fight. As long as he stay healthy and do what he need to do, my son will be fighting Boots before it's over with, and he will be fighting Jaleel before it's over with. So y'all ain't gotta look for us. We gonna look for y'all. So regardless, them two fights got to happen anyway somewhere. They gonna happen. They got that. They gonna happen, and they got to happen. And it's for two reasons. For one reason, it's the ego thing. Mm-hmm. Two reasons, you want to be the best. So you want to prove you're the best. So if you coming in, you think you're better than me, you think you're the best, let's prove it. So if you, my son is trying to be, he's not just in here just trying to make money. No, he really loves boxing. He really believes in his abilities. He really loves what he do. You know what I'm saying? We ain't
I need to hear Brian Norman talk.
Talking out the side of our mouth. Nah, I gave Eddie a fucking number. Ain't nobody trying to price this out of nothing. Eddie ain't calling no motherfucker.
Gave that nigga a price out
number. Put that shit right up under the fucking number and said, "Nah, fuck that. It's over with. They know it's over with." Yeah, okay.
You know it.
Playing.
You know
it. Didn't expect that $750,000 to get out. He didn't expect none of that shit to get out. We turned down the offer, and he wanted to tell Boots we turned it off. He thought that shit was dead and gone. Let's fight Karen and go about our business.
That's what they thought you was worth, nigga.
He didn't want that.
CEO Boxing TV said, "Can't wait for you guys to stop Boots."
Hey man, listen. At any notion, this is where I see that. And again, this ain't talking big. Mm-hmm. My son has been tested.
Man, you fought a man that put his head down with the high guard. You can easily hit him with an uppercut and break a man's nose, brother. They thought they sent you an offer to fair because that's, you know, that's a different type of breed than Boots.
I'm gonna leave out and come right back in.
That's a different type of breed than Boots.
He's about to go back in. 1 second while
You're not fighting no Santillion. I'm sorry.
What I was saying about that, this is my thing. My son is, again, this is what they hate. They hate the fucking facts.
He ain't fighting no Santillion.
Fans of the other fighter hate the fucking facts. Do anything, all of y'all, do me any favor. Think of your best opponent. Roman Villa is the one I got, because you can't say shit about David Avenesian, because y'all was just fucking trolling David Avenesian. He was fucking nobody. He was this and that. Now all of a sudden, he just David Avenesian. He was coming in on a fucking 1 month notice, whatever, because he was a fucking puncher.
This nigga downplaying everything that Boots do.
It ends up like this, and that's why I guess it was no way around it, especially talking to me. It was no way around it that me and Bozie, well, the whole crew gonna fall out anyway, because I'm gonna talk my shit. I'm gonna talk what I know.
That's crazy.
I'm just saying, I can't help it. I'm too real. I'm too real to fucking dance around questions. So when I get to talking, I'm gonna say shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't do all that faking shit and let me be politically correct. I'm gonna tell you what the fuck I see. The man is good, but that man ain't tested at all by nobody. Cussio Clayton was the only man. Go watch the fucking fights, bro. Roman Villa was flat-footed in the motherfucker. Flat-footed. The whole first round, he walked forward with his fucking hands up. Boots just got that.
I saw you in there watching the shit too, bro.
It was easy work.
You heard this motherfucker, man.
You keep beating on him. What you think? His fucking hands up, hands up. Boots just got that moved. It was easy work. So you take that, and after a while, you keep beating on him. What you think it's gonna be? If you got a man standing in front of you, of course you can sit there and do your hands like this and make it look like some matrix shit. He did Damian Fernandez. I keep telling people, y'all look up his name.
Your son do it.
Right here. Damian Fernandez. Moose was 23 years old. He fought a guy named
Hold up,
Damian
he hating
Fernandez.
on this. Hold up.
It's on YouTube. Of course, this is one of the fights I studied. My son fought Damian Fernandez.
Bullshit. He hating on this, Bruce Gas.
That motherfucker clean out. He
slow motion.
3 times in the first round and stopped him in a minute.
Yaga.
31 seconds of the opening bell.
He know that's gonna happen to his son.
Went 3 rounds with Boots. Boots went in there doing the Matrix moves and shit. People looking at like, ooh, look at the skills.
Yeah.
I'm looking like, nigga, why is you in there let this nigga punch at you? Bro, I can send you the clip. He didn't even know. He was afraid of my son. He was afraid of the power. And my son was 20. Boots was 23. My son was 20 when he fought him. My son was young. Wait, 3 years younger than Boots. Same thing.
He's still 3 years
My
younger.
son is ahead. People hate to admit that. I know I'm talking on enemy, whatever. This not talking shit. I'm telling you a natural fucking fact.
This nigga love his son, Bruce Cass. You hear me? He is trying to get hospital bills after the fight because he know he want to blow some money too. And the other nigga that's talking for him need a check too. Because they know, goddamn it, if they fight Boots, boy, you might not be the same, bro. He might change you, Brian Norman. You talk that shit now, talking about, oh, Bozy lying. Bozy lying. He hit my son in the nuts. Nice, he hit him in the nuts, and you don't remember that. And then you ask your son, say, oh yeah, daddy, he hit me in the nuts. He hit me low. Shut the fuck up. That nigga ain't hit you low. Nigga, they told him to go in there and give him 4 rounds. You boost your fucking son up talking about, oh man, you gonna need more than 4 rounds for my son. Dumbass nigga. Yeah, and then you went in that motherfucker and say you ain't take number 3 fucking rounds to break you down, nigga. And he hits you with your body shot with the big gloves and the headgear. No need for that. Your own fucking game. And A and D, capital, all letters. Bozy also said he has what? Text messages. Don't make me drop them text messages. That's what Bozy said. He said you bragged about hurting Terrence Crawford in sparring. You just can't believe what Boots did to your son. Y'all better stop listening to these guys. I want you to tell Boots, Daddy, to drop that motherfucking text message right fucking now.
So you upsetting me for pointing out a fact that you can look at for facts of, that's why people call me to ask me why I believe what I believe, why I think what I think. I'm giving you my sources. I'm giving you the facts that I know. I'm giving you shit that can't be denied. If you can pull up the Damian Fernandez right now, can you pull it up for me, please? Can you do it?
Yeah, I probably can. Yeah, hold on one second.
All right, so you do that while I'm talking. You will see Boots stopped him in the 3rd round. My son stopped this nigga, dropped him 3 times.
What's his name?
Hold on, man. Why is this nigga keep trying to compare his son to Boots Ennis, my nigga? You making fun of the slow motion matrix punch. Your son could not muster up enough nuts to do that to a dangerous fighter like Villa, I guarantee you. And if he can, do it then. Nigga, they gave you an offer because they felt like, nigga, you was fighting Santillion. Somebody that came forward with a high guard, with his head down, susceptible to uppercuts, which broke his fucking nose in the 9th round, if I'm not mistaken. And it made the fight look scary, just like the Carrie character in the movie. All the blood everywhere. Red gloves with blood on them. Oh, wow. The optics. Nigga, you are an $800,000 fight. Man, they ain't give us number. Yeah, that's what you're supposed to get, nigga. You making fun of Boots competitors. Who are you fighting next? That's the secret. Because the only way you're gonna get a big money fight now is you fight a killer. Yeah, you ain't, man, you can't, ain't nobody, listen, your father is the new Bill Haney. He loves his son with all of his heart. Because he knows that if he does put his son in the ring with Boots, he's going to break him like a toy. He talks shit about the man power. He downplays his power. He downplays a lot of things about Boots. He tried to compare his son to Boots in many different fights. You hear this nigga?
Daniel what?
Damian Fernandez. Go look at Boots. Go look at Boots, and then you'll yeah, and you'll see where he beat him. He knocked him out in the 3rd round. Boots in there fucking doing his slick movements and shit with him.
That was the fight when Boots
he is showman.
Like that Matrix style stuff.
Yeah, with the slipping. Yeah, with the slipping.
That's where everybody really started to know who Boots was back.
You hating on his style. You hating on a nigga's style. Coming with a style make your niggas want to copy, but you can't copy. Your brain is too sloppy, nigga. You hating on a nigga, a young nigga style. What kind of nigga is you? You making niggas from down south look bad. You got niggas thinking, man, see, when we from down south, when we say country ass nigga, that's who we talking about, bruh. I swear to God, I guarantee you, I swear, man, slap me in my motherfucking mouth. I guarantee you a nigga done called him that in his life a few times. I bet you. Oh, country ass nigga. I guarantee you. You can call a nigga from New York country. You can call a nigga from DC or Baltimore or California country ass nigga. Because a country ass nigga is different from the down south niggas that live in the city. Nigga, you live on a, man, you thinking like a country ass nigga. We not country down south, nigga. We live in the city, nigga, where it go down every single day. You better watch your back. You got muscles in your neck because you keep on turning and looking, nigga. Peeping around corners. You go to Atlanta, Georgia, man, them young niggas will jump inside your car while you're pumping your gas, nigga. Stop it, I say. This is a country ass nigga. You hear me? Fuck what you talking about.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm like, nigga, my son went in there fuck doing the Matrix shit, nigga. You ain't even finna, my son went in there and dominated him so bad, nigga, you ain't even finna punch at me. Put them fucking fists up, right? He fucked him up. Mm-hmm. He went at him the first time, his head went outside the road. My son did this. Told him to come back in here. He put his head back in the rope. Reluctant did him over. He came back in slowly, like a dog having to enter back in the fucking fence to get his ass whipped by his owner. So people looking at that, it's about who you doing it against. That's all of this is not shit talking. I'm giving you a natural fact. I'm giving you from a 30-year experience of eyesight and looking at shit. My shit is proven and tested. My son, you can look at his record of the ones that they got on or whatever. My son, fucking amateur record was stellar. He only lost one national that he went to. He only lost one national. Every other back, he was a 6-time national champion, bro. He won anything we did. My shit is proven, bro.
Let me ask you a question. I know Eddie Hearn said something to the effect, you know, and I know it's too late now because the IBF was already called the purse and everything, but he said that you all was having remorse. Did you have at any time? I gotta ask the question.
Fuck said we had remorse. I never heard that. That's a new. How the fuck we have remorse?
It's actually written in boxing scene.
Man, listen. Eddie Hearn and Showman when he said that first thing, I was wondering. This is at the very first interview when he said we sent out offers, we didn't get a counter offer. He was like, Brian, if you this and that, whatever. I honestly thought he was telling the truth. I was like, okay, I know how that could be. You know, you delegate jobs to certain people. Maybe the people he delegated it to didn't tell him. Turned out not to be true. He's a fucking liar. Literally. He's literally a liar. He purposely said that he offered over $1 million at first. Untrue. He never.
First of all, we not even disputing the fact that Eddie Hearn is a liar. But I don't want to see you keep on calling Bozy a fucking liar. Yeah, nigga, they wanted that fight. Of course Eddie gonna be slick. That's slick Eddie, fool. But once all the motherfucking negotiators started really rolling, nigga, they offered you what you was worth, nigga. And I hate to say a nigga deserve this and deserve that, man, but come on, man, you be Santillion. A come forward, nice little come forward fighter with his high guard and his head down, susceptible to uppercut.
I told the real amount. I told Boulder the real amount. I told the world the real amount. I told everybody the real amount. I got this shit in text messages. I told everybody.
Text
I
message.
heard that the 750 was the actual.
Now you go listen to what's the name and see if he ever said 750.
Somebody get
He
bold.
said we started
He said
at
we started with 1 million.
No, he said we started at Well North. We started at Well North. North is up. North is up, sir. He said we started well north of $1 million. He's a fucking liar. He's doing this on purpose. He's doing it on purpose. When I started to realize that, I'm like, oh, he's some bullshit.
Now listen, I'm gonna let it play, and you know, say this though. I'm kind of in agreement with a lot of these suckers out here now, because it's getting to a point where his tactics are working. This nigga is trying to talk his son up on a payday, a retirement check, and knowing his son gonna get broke like a toy, he know he need to be well compensated. And I'm to the point in hearing this nigga's mouth where I'm like, yo, Boots, tell Eddie Hearn to go and give him that extra little just to break this nigga like a toy, because that's the only way I can see this nigga shutting the fuck up. Because you can just say it and keep it player and be like, fuck Brian Norman Jr., because I'm a star already. I'm the A side. If I negotiate with this terrorist, I'm going to have to negotiate like this with everybody else. I already set the standard of giving 3 negotiations to this nigga that don't appreciate my talents because he downplays my power on record 24/7, and now he's trying to say I hit him with the low blow instead of a body shot, and then alters that with I can't remember. Somebody stop me when I'm wrong. I think I heard what I heard. And I remember Bozy saying he had text messages and don't let me release these text messages. Well, I think you need to release them text messages, Bozy, because this nigga is calling you a liar. And I don't like liars at all.
He has the bigger microphone, so he gonna reach the most people. So now what he's doing is really just running around just goddamn saying shit, trying to defame shit. How you gonna tell us we having fucking remorse? We don't give a fuck. My son's still 23. He's still in the same standing. He already had to fight. He was willing to set aside the fight that he already had set up to fight Boots. So it's not like we don't get a date now. Let me say something about the people who got something to say about fighting on Keyshawn undercard.
Yeah, I wanted to find out, is that true, or are you an undercard?
It's absolutely true. It's absolutely true, and let me tell you why it's true. The reason we fight on Keyshawn undercard is because my son fights on ESPN. He don't fight on the fucking zone.
You're an undercard fighter.
Put that shit on whatever the fuck you want to put it on. ESPN has football, basketball, fucking hockey, fucking bowling. They have everything, right? This is football season. ESPN has certain, Top Rank has certain slots and times that they got with ESPN. That shit is already set up. This is the business. That shit is already set up before. My son won this fight unexpectedly. They didn't have nothing for my son. They didn't have nothing set up for that. You feel me? They threw him to the lions then. Again, that's another thing. Boots ain't never been in a fucking fight that he was even fucking halfway lose or even have competition in. So, again, they threw him to the fucking lions.
Make it look easy.
When they threw him to the lions, then he won. Now they still like, oh shit, what do we do now? Real talk. My son's going to have 2 more. Wait a minute. He fought. I'm about 2 times. People have 3 more fights
This
a year.
nigga is funny as shit,
have 3 more
nigga.
fights a year. But
Your son will have 3 more fights this year?
He was supposed to have 3 more fights this year. Your contract, he's going to have 3 more fights this year. But your contract changes. When you become a world champion, your contract changes. Listen, people, your minimums go up.
Right.
He gonna make some money any fucking way. While y'all worried about what he gonna make, worried about his pocket, worry about your own child, worry about your own pocket. I bet you $100,000 to $1 that motherfucker gonna make more than anybody talking about his fucking pocket. Because the people who not talking about his pocket got money and they don't give a fuck.
Bernard Hackers is in the chat. He said, tell Bob to send an offer to Eddie for the fight, and we won't turn down Bob offer. We want that WBO.
First of all, who the fuck is we? Apparently they will, because that WBO title wasn't worth $5. That WBO title wasn't worth $500 extra dollars. It wasn't worth the tax write-off. Eddie played games with y'all, bro. Y'all, listen. Y'all gonna notice he playing games when it comes to a fighter that you want to believe.
Bro.
But when it's a fighter you don't want to believe and you want to believe it's some bullshit, he not playing games. He's honest Eddie. Eddie is a fucking liar. You just said you know about the $750,000. Everybody know about $150,000. $750,000. So with that being said, that's one lie he's caught in right there. Mm-hmm. That's one lie. That's one open lie right there. The fact that he said it was too late, that's another open lie right there. That's you see him on TV telling you an open lie. It wasn't too. He said it was too late a day after. A day after we turned down that offer and came back with our last one, he said it's too late. They know it's too late. What? This was yesterday, nigga. So if we had offered, if we would have accepted it yesterday, today something different could have happened as opposed to yesterday. Mm-hmm. He's a fucking liar. He's playing games, bro. He's playing folks right in their face. But again, the only people believing it and listening to it are the people that wanted to believe what they wanted to believe in the first place.
Yep.
You feel what I'm saying? The South got something to say, bro. The South come to Philly.
You don't represent the South, nigga. You represent your house.
Come to Baltimore. The South do good in the ring. You feel what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We told you who gave us chance. We told you when we had to come back to work.
You ain't speaking for the South, nigga. Nigga, you represent your house, nigga. Every man represent their house, nigga. You hear me? Don't be putting no motherfucking note on. We ain't representing that shit, nigga.
We tell you what we got to do. The South can move around and the South can do. We the ones that fly out. Ain't nobody flying to us. We're flying to them.
You an undercard fighter,
one
nigga.
Motherfucker flying to us from up there. Not one. We fly.
Y'all tell Boots to prove himself. Why y'all ain't telling this nigga to prove himself? All you niggas that say Boots the A side but still should negotiate with a terrorist. Why y'all ain't telling this nigga to prove himself? Tank don't take no pay cuts, nigga. If you the A side, nigga, that's the reason Devin Haney lost, nigga. He gave up his A side to fucking Ryan Garcia. Tell this nigga to fucking fall back.
Up there. We fly over there. Ain't nobody coming to us. We come get that work. I know that's what y'all hate to believe.
Everybody gonna try to do some negotiations, nigga.
I know it don't go with your narrative of we some pussies, we some ducks. When I don't know no ducks, they go to the motherfucking work. We go to the work. And then when we go to the work, we go back to the work. And back to the work. And back to the work. Ask Bonell how many times I call him and been up there. Hell, ask Bozo how many times I call him and been up there. We go to the fucking work. We go to the smoke.
Get beat up.
You feel me?
Not just by Boots, though.
Calls from family members telling you should have took the money. I know you did. Oh, no? Oh, you didn't? Wow. My family would be calling me. No.
I ain't never been broke.
Okay.
I'm not saying that to be funny, bro. I'm not saying that to be funny, but I've never been broke.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man.
I'm not.
You don't need the money.
I'm not broke. I'm not poor. There's nothing that money could. There's nothing that money that I can even think of right now besides some shit that I.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. Oh, you didn't? Wow.
No. I ain't never been broke.
Okay.
I'm not saying that to be funny, bro. I'm not saying that to be funny, but I've never been broke.
So you don't need the money.
I'm not broke. I'm not poor. There's nothing that money could. There's nothing that money that I can even think of right now besides some shit that I don't fucking need. That money would have did for me or my son that he can't do right now. I'm so serious. So again, that's the poor man mentality. Think you could have took that 800. No, nigga, we not poor. We not broke. We wouldn't raise that. Well, I was in the slums. I made it to a point where my son never had to deal with that. My son ain't never been home. He never missed one fucking meal. If you missed the meal, I forgot to bring that nigga some food.
That's Devin Haney right there, y'all. Brian Norman Jr. is Devin Haney's twin. Never had to experience sugar bread and water. Miss a meal, make a joke. Okay.
He ain't never missed a motherfucking meal.
Thomas Hill said the South turned down the most money they've ever made to accept, $250 to $350 grand, which is still less than what you asked Boost to give you to make the fight. You turned down 1.75.
Okay. So we fight on our promotion. We fight on our territory. A lot less hostile. A lot more in our favor. Tax bracket much lower. Taxes much lower. You got people saying you gonna bring home $90,000. Bitch, how much you gonna bring home? Like this is insane. It's insane when the people count his money and worry about what he gonna bring home and what he doing. Y'all gotta understand, he not broke in the first place. What the fuck is wrong?
Then.
What part of this do y'all? Are these all up north people? I don't know how y'all living, bro. But we not living like that, man. I mean, I'm again. They gonna make me look like I'm ostracizing myself and looking down on motherfuckers, but I'm really not. But it just made me tell the facts. We don't live like that, bro. Listen, man. By the grace of their daddy, we good, bro. We good.
Does Top Rank have anything big coming up for you after this fight?
Next year is next year. Look, I'm with y'all on that because you got to remember what happened. You got to remember what Top Rank did to us. Top Rank, and you know, of course, I got what I say, but I'm a realist. I can't help but to say what the fuck I say. That's on any end. Top Rank threw us to the wolves. We were not meant to win. So they try to fit everything together. Your promotional, your this and your dad and y'all this, y'all. We won the fight. We win the fights. Top Rank don't win the fights for us. Top Rank threw us to the wolves in expectation of us losing the fight. You feel what I'm saying?
Right.
We came out.
Fight. Right.
We came out and won that fight. Top Rank didn't win that fight for us. The referees didn't win that fight for us. Go look at the end of the fight. They kicked me out of the ring. Everybody else was in the ring. They kicked me out. That's how mad they was.
Hold on one second. Bernard Hackett wants to ask you a question.
What's up, B?
Hold on 1 second.
What's up, Uncle?
What's up, B?
Hey, y'all go back and forth, you and Boots and Bozy and all that stuff. You know how I feel about all the situation. My only issue and thought is maybe not even with you. The only thing I know you said y'all wanted a unification bout from the jump. Boom, no problem. And you couldn't get a unification. You wanted a top 15 fighter. Let me finish. Jaleel is number 15. I understand what you're saying. For a mandatory situation, yes, this is a voluntary. If y'all don't have a mandatory, y'all fighting a voluntary. If it's a voluntary, then we not gonna have an issue with money because we know that if you get Bob to send Eddie a contract, whatever the number is, we not turning down that number. So y'all will be the lion's share. We will be on the back end. So whatever it is, we not turning down that number because we want the title. Now, if you beat Jaleel, I know for a fact I call Bozy right now on my other phone. Bozy will be like, hey, man, y'all knock Shorty off because Bozy said, I think you'll be Shorty. If you knock him off and Bozy saying that, I'm sure they'll get the fight done. But if you're going to fight anybody less, than Jaleel or a dude that's not ranked above him in any other organization on a voluntary, come on, man. I'm not talking about getting nobody. I'm talking about us. Like, I call you all the time. Yeah, you good. Absolutely. I want us. If it's unification with anybody, then go get it. We are second fiddle. I don't have no problem with that. But if it's a voluntary fight and you have that voluntary right, you're right. You ain't got to get Bob to get the $2 million, your whatever million. We will take whatever they want to offer us because we want to fight.
And I understand that. But check this out right here. Even with that situation, like you saying something about the opponents. My son's next opponent has a better record than Boots.
What is his ranking?
He's ranked number 7 in the WBA. I mean WBO.
Okay. And once again, if that's where he is, I'm good with that. If it's not nobody that's better,
I might be wrong. Hold on, he might be higher than that. Look, he might be higher than that. He might be higher. He's 7 or above. 7 or above.
Cause I'm looking at it like we trying to get that fight. I know y'all would take the fight. We've been in the ring with both people. We done sparred with your son. We done sparred with Boots. We done been in the ring with both y'all. Y'all both good fighters. Boots, and I've said it before, and I respect your opinion on your son. You should have that opinion on your son. But I'm gonna say it like this, like I told people before. Whoever holding the belts are the top 4 people in the division. I don't care what nobody's personal opinion is. Then you rank them in order. I got Boots as the best welterweight in the world. I got motherfucker Stanley second. I got Barrios third. And then I got your son, the newest champion, fourth. So y'all the top 4 in the whole bag of mix. If y'all the top 4 in the whole bag of mix, y'all doing what you do, cool. But I feel that if given the same opportunity, and that's all I'm gonna say, opportunity to fight Brian, that we can get that done. And we're not gonna make it a money issue. I want y'all to be on A side in that.
I understand, but you understand. It's gonna be y'all call for the fight, of course, so for your benefit and everything else. I ain't got no problem with that. It's gonna be up to the team how they want to do. But as of right now, Jaleel got 9 or 10 fights.
9 fights.
So he got 9 fights. We finally got it 27-1.
Once again, I understand all the records.
So which one looks like a, I understand what you're saying, but which one is the better?
I got you on that because even man Jay Hardcore had the conversation. Jay Hardcore thought that Pete Dobson was too early for Jaleel. We got that out the way. I'm cool.
It's all about opportunity. I'm 100% with you. It's all about opportunity.
That's what I'm saying.
But it got to get, it's all about opportunity, but it got to go across the board. It got to make sense for everybody across the board. Like, does it make sense with top rank even looking like you find the guy 9-0? You got to find the guy 10-0 with the fucking that don't even make sense for us.
So it would, and I'm good. It wouldn't make sense to top rank. Because they figure that you can make a loss. Because that's the only way it wouldn't make sense. Not to you. That's the only way it wouldn't make sense.
It don't even, to me, in my mind.
I'm not talking about your mind and my mind when it comes out soon. When you go to the team and they say, I know my son got a bigger name than the dude to fight. So it wouldn't be the name recognition. So if they're saying that doesn't make sense, it's because they figure that the guy you're going to fight, you have an easier time beating than you would have with Jaleel, because that's the only reason.
No. It's about fight. Listen, it's about fighting somebody.
Hold on 1 second. But no, when he's talking, can you mute? Because we have the echo. All right, go ahead, Brian.
It's about what furthers the fighter's career. So if he's fighting a guy 9-0, that doesn't further his career at all.
No, not a guy 9-0. He's fighting a more bigger name. Like you said, the name that you beat that guy, won't nobody talk about that joint 18 hours after you beat him. You beat Jaleel, they'll be talking about that way after a week after you beat him. They'll be talking about that. That's a fact.
You know who's gonna be talking about that? Baltimore, the DMV.
No.
You know that.
Everybody knows Jaleel Hackett.
No, sir. You know damn well. If
the DMV is who's gonna be talking about that.
The dude that you fight now. Yeah. They won't even be talking about that in his neighborhood in Ecuador.
Everybody know about Jaleel Hackett.
They won't even be talking about his neighborhood in Ecuador.
Again, you going to the WBO
mandate.
Going to WBO. So look, you get ranked over there, whatever. They do what they do, or whatever. I don't choose the fighter because I wouldn't have chose the fighter that we fighting right now. I chose, you know the fighter I chose? I actually chose, again, this was before Boots. I actually chose Karen Cooper before we even knew they was fighting. I want to be the fighter. I want to be the fighter. Karen Cooper just to whoop his ass worse than Boots. I probably, it was psychological because I know my son can cut the ring off. I know my son can fuck him up. My son didn't want to fight him. He was like, I don't want to chase that motherfucker all night. I was like, yeah, but you know what you're doing. You cut the ring out and fuck him up. So I say that to him. B didn't want to fight him. B didn't want to deal with it. And I understand this part. Like I said, it's all about business and about what's going to look good. So he was like, nobody want to risk it being an ugly fight. You know, the same thing with Boots did with him and, you know, that kind of shit. And, you know, in my mind, I'm like, bro, it ain't going to be an ugly fight. You can trap him and fuck him up. But, you know, he didn't want to deal with it. Management team didn't want to deal with it. I guess Tom Brady didn't want to deal with it. Nobody wanted to deal with it, so they went with the guy they went with. But I want to carry my damn self. That's just being real. And that's only because he tied the boots. That's only because he was tied the boots.
Man, look at you knew Kukic's name. You don't even know the name of the dude you fight. You just know that guy.
Derek Wayman.
Man, you don't even know that man's name, man. You ain't seen that man fight you ain't seen anybody fight nowhere, man. Cut it out, man.
Wait a minute. Derek Cooper Gun is only known. Wait a minute. Derek, see, you doing the David Abernathy effect. Karen Cooper John, the nigga named Karen, that's first of all. Cooper John is he's only known for fighting Boots. You know what I'm saying? That's the only thing he knows for. He hasn't done the thing.
Okay, then. You said it yourself.
His fight was against Roman Villa, where he had to show he was against a dude that could punch. He was against a dude that
when you get a chance, go back and watch that fight again. Do not watch Boots at all. Don't watch Boots. Watch Roman Villa. Watch what Roman Villa doing. Watch Roman Villa movement. Right. Watch Roman Villa punches. Watch everything about Roman Villa.
I think he might have a phone might be ringing or something. It's going to stop him for a second. How you doing today?
Man, I'm good, man. I'm just looking at this. Like I said, I think that Roman Villa, when he beat Speedy Rashidi Ellis, and I know them two had a back and forth, but when he beat Rashidi Ellis was supposed to be the next person that was going to get the Boots fight. Roman Villa beat him, and then Roman Villa got his chance at Boots. Roman Villa got stopped. At the end of the day, he got stopped. He got stopped at the end of the day. It's just like Brian. Brian for the dude that Boots for. At the end of the day, both of them stopped the dude. Both of them stopped him. They both stopped him. So if it's based on anything, hey Brian, I ain't gonna say no fighter duck nothing. I'm not gonna say that they ain't duck nothing. Only thing I said, if I can get my son $1 million or a little over $1 million. And I want more, I respect that because you want the max dollar. But if you get in a fight that's paying you anything less than what you're going to get and the take home is way less.
No, sir. See, you're looking at it from but no, you got to understand, we not struggling. No, we're looking at it from a monetary standpoint. Listen. Hold on, listen. The money don't be there.
So we're not getting that echo.
Hey, I gotta click right back in.
Okay. All right.
You talking about it, they got money.
You know me, Jay Hardcore. If boosting them offering one whatever, it don't matter.
So you doing this shit out of spite.
And you know you only gonna take
trying
home
to compare your son to
If you gonna
Boots,
fight
nigga.
another dude for 200, and you ain't gonna take home for 70.
You was struggling against Santilli until you broke his fucking nose, nigga. That man was pressing your ass on the ropes, nigga. You can't fight off the ropes against Boots.
I said example. If you're gonna get,
he ain't gonna be close enough to you. He ain't gonna fight in range, inside with you. Then what you gonna do? Chase Boots?
They're not gonna give you $2 million to fight this dude. They're not gonna give you $2 million to fight this dude.
Listen. What I'm telling you is, the tax brackets are totally different. Everything is totally different.
I got you. 100%. I got you. And that's why I say I started my statement by whatever you want for your son and your son want, that's again, I'm not going to ever tell a man take less money. I said the example for me was if they offer my son $2 million and I got to pay the tax on $2 million and I take home $800,000. That's just an example. I'm just used to it. And so then they offer me another fight and I'm only going to get $200,000. I don't care if they give me the whole $200,000, taking home less than $800,000.
That's not a smart financial move because again, your taxes, you're gonna be in a whole different tax bracket. That's gonna fuck up. Watch this. That's gonna not only fuck up that fight, it's gonna fuck up your other fight, your other money. They're gonna tax all that shit on a different percentile.
I got you 100%. I'm with you. Only thing I'm saying, once again, what I came on for was if y'all not gonna get the Boost fight, which I hear and love, when y'all handle your business, because everybody already set now. The tables is already set. Right. When y'all handle y'all business in November, right. If y'all go back and revisit, because I'm sure both sides gonna go back and revisit, and the visit ain't made again, before y'all pick another dude off the meat wagon, call us. Tell Bob.
I don't think that Boost gonna be able to get no other title at 147. Not dealing with her, doing business how you want to do it.
Hit the what you gonna think though? Good.
I don't know if he gonna. I don't know dealing with business how Eddie Hearn dealing with business. No other fight is gonna do that. He gonna take Boost on the Euro tour, or he gonna bring the Euros to Philly and just let him have a ball with him. That's about what's gonna happen with Boost with Eddie Hearn. He's not gonna be. It's gonna be for business. It's gonna be for money. So he gonna get paid. But it's not going to be for what Boo's trying to accomplish. And if he wanted to be accomplished, you know, being
you talking for Boo.
Undisputed and being undisputed at 140. It's been a stack of the fuck out of your career.
154 Boots. Fuck that nigga.
Level. I think fucking with Eddie is finna really stand because he getting big. He big. He grown. He a grown ass man. So he gonna get big. He gonna grow out of 147. He ain't even gonna be able to do
what you hoping for.
So he'll never go undisputed at 147. I put my money on that. Not fucking with Eddie. He won't. I put my money on that.
Know what you praying for?
To do it.
Let me say this. I'm gonna say this. Your son, my son, Bosie's son, they got goals that they wanted to accomplish in the sport of boxing. Right. They deal with titles and everything. But I'm going to praise you. I'm going to praise Bosie. And I hope to be able to praise myself one day because the one thing we all...
I praise you already.
The one thing we all trying to do is make our sons self-made millionaires. None of us was millionaires. We wasn't millionaires, but we had the ability to make our sons. So if any of us, it don't matter who the promoter is, Bob, Eddie, whoever, if they can't get unifications or undisputed, we achieved our goal because every time our sons fight and they put their hands on an M or 2 M's and they get 800,000, they get 800,000 3 times, they millionaires. So at the end of the day, that's what we here for.
I'm with you. And again, I pray you, man. I always give you and your son and Mosey. I give all of them, hell, even Bill Hayes, I give all of them nothing but respect, man. I'm with that. You feel what I'm saying? That's what I'm about. That's what I understand the sacrifices you make. I understand that getting out work and having to fucking cut your money. That's what people don't understand. When you got to cut out the money you can go get. They gonna make this thing, you know what I'm saying? They gonna see about his future. You feel what I'm saying? People don't understand it. People don't understand the time it takes. So now I always respect the father. That's why, you know, one thing I hate about the whole situation, but when I think back on it, especially fucking with me, it was inevitable. Talking to me about anything, dealing with anything, because I'm gonna tell you how I feel, and how I feel ain't gonna always be in the next motherfucker best interest. You know what I'm saying? I'm just gonna say how I feel.
Hey, you right about that, bro. But let me say another little piece over here that you know, me and you talk. You know, me and you talk personally and privately about a lot of shit. But at the end of the day, our sons is competitors, they fighters. Jay Hardcore, BVO, the whole I know I get it wrong, JBT, right. The whole thing. We need them. All 3 of us got sons that are super humble. They humble young men. So they not going to give you the upbeat talk. We going to do this. They just let their hands do the talking. But when it comes to making these fights, then it's up to us as the dads to continue to do what we've been doing because we got faith in the products we got, not because we talking shit. I know you'll fight them. I know Boots will fight anybody. I know that person. I mess with Slim real tough. He'll fight anybody. But at the end of the day, if they can't get Boots to be undisputed, and they got to keep bringing dudes from overseas. Long as Slim getting his money, he get $3-4 million. If he do what he do, just like your son. Long as your son getting his money, just like my son, I'm not gonna chase nobody when it come to getting him a first title. I'm chasing you because I want to build, and I respect you, and I called you and told you the night you won. Congratulations, but we're gonna get that. That's why. But at the end of the day, we trying to make these men millionaires. And we trying to make these men millionaires. So that's the only thing I am caring about. Bosie called me. I'm going to tell you how real Bosie is. Let me tell you how real he is. Bosie called me like a month ago, and he said, hey, man, if they ever offer your son a big check, I don't want to hear you keep saying, that's my guy, that's my guy. He said, we love you. We're not going to change our love for you. But if your son get a chance to be a millionaire, fucking with my son, you better make your son a millionaire.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. My son to get a chance to be a millionaire. You just be on that.
He a real one. When he comes to this, he a real one. You know, and I know, hopefully, like I said, after November, when everybody take care of their business, I know y'all gonna both revisit this. I know both companies gonna revisit this. It's a good fight. It's a big fight. But if for some reason both of y'all got somebody else and they're looking for that measure stick for Shorty, and please consider us. You can get Bob to send us over, so you know what Bob will give you, and we're gonna take it.
All right, I got you. Hey, hold on.
Hit me out with your.
Now think about what you just said. You just said if they get the opportunity to be a millionaire. That's exactly what the fuck I was trying to accomplish. He didn't get the opportunity to become a millionaire at all. That's exactly what I was trying to accomplish.
Once again, a fan might not understand, but I understood what I said. Once again, the fans is gonna be fans. I got fans that think we could beat everybody in the world. I'm sure Brian got fans that think he could beat everybody in the world. I know Boots got the same type of fans. But at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, don't let one of these subpar dudes have the greatest night of his life and our kids don't get them millions. That's all I'm saying. I didn't say nobody's name with it. I just said that. And that's at the end of the day. So nobody has to say, I'm saying X, Y, and Z. I said exactly what it was. If y'all get this done, listen, we already got dates. Everybody got dates and they got dance partners. So we don't need to keep beating a horse that's already dead.
Absolutely.
It's over. We gonna all be back in the ring probably February, because you know these young boys don't like staying out the ring. Y'all visit that, and if it don't get visited the way that y'all want, and both sides don't be happy, and they move on to somebody else, consider us. That's all I'm saying. Consider us. I'm coming like a gentleman. Consider us.
Okay, I got you.
And let me ask you this question. Hit me up with Bernard. Let me ask you, would you consider this fight that you're about to have? Will this be a showcase fight for us?
Hold on one second. Move out. My grandson, he gonna keep calling until I answer. Hold on. Move out.
It's a blessing to have a grandson. I can't wait, man. I got 7.
My bad. Ask me one more time. Ask me what you asked me one more time.
Okay. Will you consider this fight for you all a showcase fight?
What?
This fight that you're about to have right now with this guy.
And at this point on, any fight we get in the ring with, and we get the platform to show our skills, show the dominance. And from this point on, that's the aim. The aim is no matter who we in there with, to show dominance against them. Not to have lackluster performances anymore. So that's what it is. So yes, it is going to show a showcase. Yes, it is. Every time we step in the ring, from this point on, that's what it's gonna be.
Okay. I don't think it's a showcase, and it's not a bad reason why I don't think so. He showcased them 23 fights before he became a champion. It's a title defense.
But again, it's a showcase of him to show what he can do, even against, like I said, the guy never been knocked out. Guy got 29 fights. He got, I think, 27-1-1.
You want him to fight a
29 fights. Even his losses a split decision. You know that he got 19 knockouts, 20 knockouts, something like that. I mean, he ain't no fucking slouch. You know what I mean? So he beat 29 somebody, 27 or somebody.
Mm-hmm. Ain't nobody when you enter that top 30. Ain't nobody slouching that top 30. Any night, I told Jay Hardcore it's 90-10. Because everybody got a puncher's chance, so that 10% is never 100% known. But once again, like I said, I don't consider the champion showcasing no more. Because what are they showcasing for? They already got the belt. Everybody, without one like my son, we're showcasing. You all are champion. Right. We chasing y'all.
I appreciate it. Man. Yeah, man.
What you about to say, Brian?
They feel like they can beat
Brian. I just
Norman.
want to say I thank you, man, for coming in here. You know what I'm saying, and answering all the questions. Man.
I didn't get the question I want. I didn't get the answer from the fans that I need. I need to shut the fuck up. What did I say so bad? What did I say so outlandish?
What didn't you say?
No, I'm so serious. What did I say so outlandish? They say, you need to shut the fuck up. You talk too much. You're making the son look bad. I'm making my son look bad by supporting him and trying to give him the fights and trying to by answering questions that's asked me? No, that's a real question. I really need to know the answer to that because I've been asking people even in the YouTube. Like sometimes I call them a chump, whatever the fuck else. But then some I just ask them. So what I say wrong? I say what I say wrong. Never get a response.
Well,
I really want to know a response.
He wants to know what did he say for y'all to say he need to shut the F up.
Yeah.
But what did I say?
I know if you look in the chat, I've been reading the chat. The chat said if you didn't fight Boots, and you ain't fight Bernard Hackett, just shut up. So that's what they tell
Yeah.
you.
I hear you.
I got you, dog. Nah, I really want to know. Ask them. I want to know what the fuck I say. I need to shut up. So they act like I'm going on some type of show and I'm answering questions asked to me. People call me because they the ones who call me, I'm sure you heard, Jay, you know what I'm saying, but the people who know me, they know who I am. But no, you know me. I'm very transparent, bro. You know what I'm saying? I say it like it is. So these people that know me, like even on the boxing boards and even on, you know what I'm saying, when they call me, they know I'm going to tell it like it is. They know I'm going to say, well, this was good.
The man love it, son. That's my guy. Like, all us coaches, for real, I'm going to be honest with y'all, fans don't know. 90% of coaches is all friends. Their kids might be absent, but they all friends. But let me tell you, after you had to fight against the black dude that was talking shit at the press conference, I can't remember his name, like 2 fights ago. After that fight, he was going off. I called him. I said, hey, Slam, cut it out. I said, cut it out. You need to, your son picked up the strap. Let them people feel how they want to feel. Your son came to college's goal. You had a dude that didn't want to fight you, so it was going to be ugly. He had to hold you. The same backlash that they was giving to your son, and you felt you was emotional as you should be because you raised that boy. The same way Bozy felt when the dude was running around at Capital One Arena like he was a track meet. So, like I said, Bozy calmed me down a couple of times when I got frustrated with what people said, and that was a big thing to me, so I had to pay it forward. When I see you get frustrated, let's stop. Let them people, because you was at Tim Bradley head. Let them people say what they're going to say, bruh. At the end of the day, your son accomplished what he came for. He got the belt. Every performance is not going to be a superstar performance. Sometimes you just got to.
Absolutely. What I like to do is I like to point out the obvious to certain people because, like we were saying, a lot of people echo, like you used to about comments and everything else. You hear the same echoes because that's just how people train to do. When they read something, that's what it is. And so from that point on, they don't have the thoughts of their own, so they echo and echo and echo and echo. So, okay, if I can get something like that, such as I need to shut the fuck up, I like to address it. Let's put this shit on the table. Let's see what we're talking about because a lot of shit get muddy. So I just even like I said, with the Tim Bradley shit and with the person he was fighting, I point out what it was. People say my son smothered himself. You see my son smother himself in one fight ever. You can't find another fight.
I say that. I'm going to tell you something that I just look at.
What's
and
good,
I'm just crazy. Like I said, you think differently. We both think
Listen
ways
to this
and we think different.
bullshit.
But I'm going to say this. If you would have went in there and said, all right, we're going to take what y'all giving us. We think we're going to beat them. I know you 100% feel your son going to beat them. But you say put it in the contract. He can't go move up. If we beat him, then we got a rematch within 5 months, and we get $5 million, and he get the short end. Because that's what I would say. I would say, okay, fine. I think I'm going to put this man down. I'm going to make sure I do it. And when I finish doing it, I want it in our contract, laid out in the contract, that he has to fight me within 5 months. As even if he's the loser, he has to fight me in 5 months. You can't say I'm weight training, I'm going to 54, and then I get the lion's share. But if you do move him to 54, then y'all owe me an additional $2 million.
No, that sounds great, but we need people. And another reason I think they want to make the fight is
who ain't gonna never let nobody beat them and then move up and wait. I know beautiful plan for that job.
But listen. These people are so. I'm talking about Matchroom now. These people are so crazy with it. They literally responded twice because they gave the initial offer. From the start of this, it was been about 2.5, damn near 3 weeks. They gave 2 offers. It was 3 correspondents. One of them was after I said what I said, that they came back when they got in the open. They came back and emailed we didn't realize you sent the counter offer, which is a fucking lie. So that was one response. And the other, let me see, so 3 responses total. That's it. The one was we didn't realize you sent a counter offer. 4 days later, 4 or 5 days later, 5 days later. 5 days later, they sent another one. And then we counted again. And a bunch of days later, they sent another one. Listen, I hear what you're saying, Bernard. It sounds good. These people weren't trying to talk. These people, we focusing on the money at first. So once you get the money and get that set up, then you have to worry about the rest of that. Do you know how long the negotiations would have took?
I can't. We both on outside with private.
You was gonna get the money and demand more shit.
Eddie Hearns,
Cold
he
A
ain't really
side.
tripped because when I can say my son first joined over there, we told him what we wanted. We wanted to get it done. They got it done. I know it's at a different level than which y'all at, and I respect that. But I think that people really will do that. And I know if they don't, I know how Bruce Favre is. I know Slim Favre. Let me tell you, him and his father. They just like us. They put their suit on, but they walk with the people. They gentlemen that don't mind battling. If you would have beat that dude and said, "Oh, we'll take the fight," but you gotta put in there that you gotta fight us within 5 months, and we beat you, they would have took that, and then now you get the lion shit. Because if you beat them, you get the lion shit. I know you believe in your line. I'm not telling you don't believe, but take it. If you got that level of confidence in your line, come February, especially after you get this one in, I think you're in a better leverage joint. Take that motherfucking chain off that line and let that line go in there. That line win, you're gonna get paid on the back end. You're gonna get paid on the back end for real. Because once again, I said it. If y'all got Bob and sent Eddie an offer, Eddie ain't gonna call me and say, "Hey, we taking it," because I'm gonna ask for the same thing. If we beat Brian, I want to make sure we fight him again, but we get the lion shit because I took the peanut shit the first time.
Right. I got you.
But I'm out for you guys.
Okay. Appreciate you. Hey, Mr. Norman, I just want to say, man, I thank you for coming on here, man. You duck no wreck whatsoever.
Never do.
Big respect for that, man. And you standing on your 10 on what you said, and I like a man that's going to stand on his principles. That's what you.
Oh wait, did anybody answer my question? Why I need to shut the fuck up? What did I say?
Right
so
there.
wrong? What did I say? Wait, a couple of things. What did I ever say to make my son look bad? Because I told y'all what it was. My son wasn't fighting for 100. Y'all hearing 1.7 million. I'm hearing 810,000 before taxes. So what did I ever say wrong? That's you mind you, keep in mind my son ain't struggling, he ain't worried about none of that. So he don't have to deal with that. So how did I make my son look bad? Because I think it looked fine based on the principle of the matter. That's what I did. I'm defending my son. I'm up here upholding and uplifting my son. I got my son the way he is at 23 years old, the youngest champion in boxing. So how am I making my son look bad again? I really want to answer to that. I ain't said nothing bad. I ain't said nothing.
Well, I haven't seen anybody to say you made your son look bad in the chat, bro.
Oh no, that's what I'm talking about. The ones that you echo. I see motherfuckers saying, "Oh, he got his son out here looking bad." How? What the fuck are you talking about?
You got yourself looking bad. You got your son looking like a duck.
They want to listen to what other people say. They want to listen to what people talking about. What they gonna make? He gonna bring home $70,000. But no, I just said they really believe that shit. That's a fucking lie. That's absolutely not what he's gonna bring. He's gonna be paid again. When you become a champion, you get paid very handsomely. And when this situation with the else, he gets to do the same exact thing that Bruce never had the chance of. Because, he had that situation with PBC and everything else and freezing them out, however the hell they was doing or whatever they was doing. I don't know. I think what it was, now looking back, I think it was the opponents that they was trying to get. I think, whatever. I ain't got nothing to say about that. Fuck it, I'm going to let that ride. I'm going to let it ride. Y'all ain't saying what I'm saying, but go back and watch the fights I just told you. Watch every fight they got on YouTube of that man, because I watched every last one of them. Wow. And I seen he is a great fighter. He's a great fighter, great fighter. He just not been.
Why you got to watch his fight? You was in the ring with him.
I don't think that's bad to him.
Go back and spawn again.
I think it's actually stagnant in him. He needs to deal with certain situations in front of the crowd and the growing process of everything else. You know what I mean? My son been cut. My son been down. My son been booed. My son, that builds character.
Got less
that builds a tough motherfucker.
No doubt. One thing I can say is this fight that you have coming up,
Boots ain't been cut. Boots ain't been none of that shit.
Because they want him to lose. They want him to look bad. They want to find. They want to find a time he get hit.
Hey, let me tell you something. Floyd Mayweather made millions on people with hate,
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So this, no matter what, this negotiation brought more eyes to your son. We can't both say that.
Absolutely.
Correct? Okay.
Absolutely.
So my thing is this: when you all have this fight, this is definitely a fight that you go in there and you smash him. Like people gonna say, oh, okay, yeah, let's go revisit that Boots talk now. You know what I'm saying?
So what I want people to take from whatever my son do from this point on, and Boots will do. Since y'all want to gauge that, look at the performances. Look at the performances. Don't look at the guy that they fight. Look at the performance. Look at what they do. There's no way in the fucking hell my son gonna punch on a punch for 10 rounds, 8 rounds, 7 rounds that's not punching back. He gonna fuck him up.
Bro.
My delivery of the punch. There's no way he gonna do it. I'm just gonna put that out there. I ain't gonna say nothing else about it.
Yes,
there's no way he gonna punch on a punching bag. I don't give a fuck who it is, what record it is. He ain't gonna stand in there and take that shit. If he stand there and take that shit, then we need to work on something. My son ain't gonna stand on no punching bag and make him quit now. He gonna make his body quit. Body collapse.
G1, Angry White Man said, no, dog, it ain't about downing you or praising Boots. It's about having two of the champions fight at a welterweight.
Nah, nigga, you trying to compare your fucking son to Boots. For you. Every fight you watched, every last one of this nigga fights, man, you trying to compare your son ain't nowhere near Boots.
You said it wasn't for me.
You know it.
It wasn't for you, man.
So wait a minute. But if it wasn't for me, my son wouldn't even be a champion. So if it wasn't for me, we wouldn't even be having this conversation because Boots would have Eddie Hearn would have been able to put a wool over Boots' eyes, thinking that everybody turned the fight down. So we wouldn't even be talking about this if it wasn't for me. So I mean, if it wasn't for me, then my son wouldn't be protected like he protected. My son wouldn't have the proper representation to let him know, bro, you ain't finna take no aid that it ain't no $1.7 million. It's $810,000. So you do what you do for your son, sir. Let me do what I do for my son.
You need your own show, man.
You know what I mean?
You'll go viral.
For sure. And one thing about this, man,
you don't get no big money fight, not fighting no killers.
Come in. And Brian, like I
you're
said,
an
man,
undercard
I
fighter,
appreciate
man.
you. I appreciate you, what you done with your son, man. You know what I mean? You done took him all the way to the pinnacle of the world, which is being a champion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, plenty of champions that's undercard fighters.
He's the champion of the world, right? Excuse me, the champion of the world right now. And we look forward to seeing him on the card upcoming. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we get a chance to revisit this again. And we do get your son and Boots in that ring, man. So that way it'll be settled right there and we'll go from there.
Absolutely, man. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate your platform. I appreciate the opportunity. I appreciate calling me and asking me to come on here to clear some of it. I didn't call him and ask him to come on here. So,
that's right.
So the motherfuckers like you, we should shut the fuck up. Well, y'all stop interviewing him. They asked me.
That's right. I'm the one that got in contact with you, and I thank you for coming on, man. And
no problem, man.
And honor me this opportunity to interview you, my brother.
Absolutely, and I appreciate it.
I want to get your son one day as well, though.
Yes.
Bro. Yeah, he ain't doing shit right now because you know all the flack he getting, Brian. You know he don't really talk much anyway.
Yeah,
I know what I'm saying. Yeah, he don't talk much anyway. So with all this bullshit behind that, he's like, "What the fuck going on?" You know what I'm saying?
Nigga clueless.
Yeah, he's a young man, so it's a lot that I remember when
I had to explain to him. I had to explain to him to let him know, like, B, the people was like, man, y'all had to see my inbox when we said we.
You know I like the joke, but man, I'm for real. It's 10% truth in all the joke. That's why these boxers got handlers though, because they be getting punched in the head and they not too smart sometimes, man. I see that little nigga, you know what I'm saying, talking to his dad, I want to fight Boo. Not going on in the room. I'm finna bring your snacks in there. Okay, we will punch the bag. Yeah, man, you say he don't talk a lot. Y'all used to spank that boy. Yeah, y'all used to spank that boy for eating all the goddamn snacks in the refrigerator. You made him go on the fast and he wasn't even Ramadan. Y'all ain't even Muslim. That little boy, you gonna make them motherfucking wait, nigga. Yeah, I don't know, man. I want to hear Brian Norman. I'm tired of hearing the nigga daddy, man. Hey, Brian Norman Jr. is the new Devin Haney. Yep. Yes, he is. Yeah, hold on. Let me get this call out the way.
Put out that bullshit that Eddie did by even saying.
Damn, I got a call. Hold up. Let me make this call right quick. What's up? You on rude exposure, nigga. Don't talk no criminal activities on the phone. What's up?
I got you. What the hell you doing?
Hey, man, we talking about this Brian Norman situation, how his daddy talking too much shit, man. But I'm going to call you right back.
I'm gonna come down there and smoke.
I bet.
We turned it down when we
Got
did not turn the fight down. We turned the monetary offer down and countered. That's open negotiations. You got Eddie saying they offer up north of $1 million. Absolute fucking lie. I'm looking at all of that man is smarter than that. Eddie know what the fuck he doing. He's smarter than that. So anyway, all of that when all of that started or whatever, that's what started this whole fucking debacle. You know what I mean?
And you said Eddie thinks he's a king, and you let him know
peasants, right? We not
that you all are not peasants, right?
We not peasants, bro. We not
money
around here, motherfucking on the corner talking about, hey man, we ain't. You know what I'm saying? You know, I'm finna go to work when I fucking feel like going to work.
Damn.
My son gonna go to work out when he feel like going to work out. That's not no shade to nobody. I'm just saying, since you want to count his pockets and wonder where he at and what he gonna do and how much money he gonna make, he gonna get up when he feel like getting up. He gonna run when he feel like running. He gonna go to the gym when he feel like going to the gym. He gonna do everything when he feel like doing it, and that's a luxury that he gets to do, and he do that without Eddie Hearn. He don't need Eddie Hearn for that.
Yeah, he gonna do what he want to do, huh? I know that's right.
Hey, wait. I will say this though. I still gotta work hard. I know. They talk about anything. That's what I'm saying. Another thing, I took a sacrifice. That would have been a lot of money for me. You know what I mean?
Hopefully, your son will retire you one day, my brother.
Right, look. I got tanks on the back of my truck and shit. I'm ready to go. I got to go to work. You know what I'm saying? I keep my work clothes on. Everybody know me. They'll tell you about me. You know what I'm saying, man?
I got like what, a towing company or something?
I got a towing company. I got a mechanic shop. I buy and sell cars, man. I got a tractor trailer, man. I got it. I do it all, man.
Yeah, you don't need no money, man. Get that fight over there, man. Get that 1.7,
I'm a real live hustler, man. So like I said, I got to go to work.
Fuck it, give him 1.8, nigga.
Yeah,
I buy and sell cars too, so maybe I have to send some down to Atlanta too.
So you know the hustle. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm just a bona fide hustler. That's it. I'm just a bona fide hustler that just kept doing it and doing it and doing it and doing it. That's it in different ways. You know how we do. If you buy a pair of cars, you know the hustle. You know how to you a hustle.
I've been doing it for 15 years.
So you know the game. That's what I'm saying, and that's just what we do, man. We take our money, use our money to make money. I would love for my son to be rich. $800,000 ain't another. You got Boots saying he trying to retire. That's not another retire on shit. You feel what I'm saying? And then you gonna do this shit before taxes? Oh, and then you made the other fights this year too? Oh my God. You want taxes. You know what I'm saying?
All y'all got to do is keep winning, my brother, and y'all going to have everything that you need.
That's what we trying to do. I told me, man, get me out of this shit. I'm the one who got to fucking work. All right, man. Okay.
It's truly a pleasure, man.
All right, Bob. Take it easy, man.
You take it easy, my brother. Yeah. That is, y'all, Brian.
Yo, you was finna be worth a little over $800,000 per fight. Nah, you finna go back down to a motherfucking minimum, nigga. Yeah, you finna go back down to a motherfucking minimum. You was all the way up there, boy. You was moving on up to the mill side. You was getting close, brother. You fought Giovanni Santilli. And Giovanni Santillian, he's a nice, good little come forward type fighter. And he came in that fight probably underestimating you. Because you were the underdog, remember? Yeah, I'm giving excuses today. Yeah, he probably underestimated you, little shout out of ATL, you know. Came in that motherfucker with the high guard, stepping forward, head down, susceptible to uppercuts. You broke his nose in what, the end of the 8th or the 9th round? Oh, that was the optics. Ooh, look at the blood. You know we bloodthirsty. So you feel like you deserve 1 milli just like that because you beat Giovanni Santilli. I mean, all the other fights, you know, you're a spectacular, good little fighter, but you're not great. We don't see it. Y'all telling Boots he need to prove himself. Well, goddamn it, here was the chance. But does Boots need Brian Norman Jr.? No. He's already a star. Brian Norman Jr. and his father, I don't even want to say Brian Norman Jr., bro, because this his father is trying to be a star. Don't you see? Everybody wants to be a star. Everybody has characters that can be monetized if you really put a camera on them 24 hours a day. Some people are good at it. Some people don't know they good at it. They just funny without trying to be. This country ass nigga has 3/4 in his brain. 3/4 slick. You got money. I got money. I got money. I got money. Nigga. How many niggas you know like that? I know a whole bunch of them. In the same shit. The same pot. All the sense, homie. And I just hope that your relationship is strong with your son, because what if you keep comparing your son to fucking Boots Ennis, man? I don't like that. Your son is nowhere near a Boots Ennis type talent. Your son is an inside game killer. You see how he was fighting off them ropes? Oh yeah, man, that was beautiful. You can't do that to no Boots. I dare you. And yeah, I just don't hear the Bozy line. You said Bozy is a liar. I don't believe it. He said he got text messages. Somebody tell Bozy to drop them. I don't know man like that like to be accused of being no liar. That's what got him out of his character. Bozy don't do no shit like that. But you do. Yes, you do. Yeah, you're gonna need a big money. Only way you can get big money now, bro, is you fight some crazy shit. Some Ryan Garcia coming back off suspension type shit. Some killers. You ain't finna fight no Rudy Putin, get no fucking check like that. Never. And you are an undercard fighter. That's why these motherfucking Eddie Hearn sent you that first offer. Cause you beat motherfucking Giovanni, nigga, like you were supposed to do. You touting your son up to be so great. You niggas sound just like Coach Kenny when he said Abdullah Mason is better than Shakur. You know what I'm saying? You niggas dumb. You niggas dumbass nigga. Yeah, nigga, how the fuck Shakur Stevenson couldn't even knock out Arnold, dumbass nigga. He ain't got no punch power, nigga. 4 + 4 is 6, stupid ass nigga. Dumbass nigga. Yeah, you niggas got all the sense, man. That shit crazy. You niggas believe that shit. You niggas dumb. Y'all spit that shit on y'all YouTube channels, man. You hear niggas in the chat actually living it up, typing that dumbass shit. You actually use God's energy to move your finger to a keyboard to type Abdullah Mason is better than Shakur, nigga. You dumb, nigga. God ain't give you motherfucking energy to use your finger to type no hate, nigga. You niggas love it, and you want more of it. In the meantime, between time, did you hear this Negro talking shit about the slow motion punch? Why you hating on that slow motion punch, man? You mad because your son can't get away with doing that shit in the ring, nigga? Yeah, you mad at the man. I'm like, man, what the fuck? Every fight, he say he watched every single last fight of Boots, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, stop playing with Boots, man. You ain't ready. You know your son ain't ready for Boots. And that's why you want the biggest payday you can get right off the bat. Oh, I'm a champion now. I need a payday. I'm a champion now. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Shut the fuck up, nigga. Talking about you got all these businesses and shit. You got money. You don't need no fucking money, nigga. Yeah, man, shut the fuck up, nigga.
Sound like a real bitch out here.
Everybody need money, man. Don't be acting like you don't need no fucking money. Trying to make it seem like, oh, it ain't about the money, it's principle. You sound dumb, nigga. Dumbass nigga. You a walking contradicting. You know what you are? It's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank, it's a prank face ass nigga. You a motherfucker, you a character like Bill now. You labeled yourself as a character like Bill Haney, another father that talks for his son. Because these guys, I'm telling you, boxers need handlers for a reason, man. These boys get punched in the face for a living, man. You ain't supposed to get punched in your face for a living, man. Your brain gets protected by the skull for a reason. It's not meant to be smashed against your skull. So, by that being said, brain damage, CTE, mental illness, all that shit play a factor, man. You got brain damage, sir. They say you box, sir. Yeah, you probably got beat the fuck up. I need to check your stats. Hey, nigga, anytime a nigga say, oh, I got money, right then and there, I channel check that nigga's spirit. You hear me? Nigga, what the fuck is you telling me you got money for? Your son is a professional boxer. Now you're telling me all your outside ventures. Now I know everything there is to know about you, sir. Think. What the fuck did we need to know that for? Why is you volunteering information that'll make a motherfucker say, You like to shine, don't you? We can see that, sir. You over here talking about the South say represent. No, nigga, you don't represent everybody down South. We down South, we don't represent that bullshit. You represent that bullshit?
Yeah, nah.
Don't nobody represent that bullshit you talking. You represent your own house, nigga. That's the only thing a man can represent, nigga. You can be proud of where you from, nigga. You can rep it if it's some real shit. You repping some flaw shit, nigga. Straight up. You talking about you smart, nigga. You smart. You know goddamn well your son gonna get hurt, nigga. He ain't fighting no Santillion, nigga. He ain't fighting no, like y'all see the Avenesian fight when he put his head down. Y'all think he gonna fight like that against Brian Norman Jr.? I already broke that fight down. I told y'all he did the exact opposite of what Terrence Crawford did to Avenesian on purpose. I guarantee you I can't prove it, and I know it's true because I keep going back watching the Terrence Crawford Avenesian fight. Before he bust his glove, he was on his back foot the whole fight, just boxing him, nigga. And when the motherfucking ref told him he was gonna motherfucking have to switch the gloves after this round, he went on and handled his business, didn't he? Well, in the goddamn Boots fight, he did the total opposite, didn't he? Head down, come forward, break him like a toy. Sit him on the stool, can't come out for another round. Broke him down in front of his hometown. Y'all brag about selling out arenas. This man, how many people was in the arena? People love this guy. He's a spectacular superstar on the rise. He is a star, a superstar, not just a star, a superstar, nigga. You got me feeling like I want to preach right now. Yes, sir. I feel like preaching right now. Can you help me and hit my like button, please? We're talking about greed right now. We're talking about judging men right now. How many of y'all judge men on a regular, everyday basis? And is it possible to judge Brian Norman Sr. right now? Because they say God do all the judging. But if you putting yourself on a social platform every single day, you giving us a spirit, nigga. You giving us a spirit every time you come on the mic talking about, nigga, I ain't call you. How you gonna disrespect a man on his own platform? Trying to give you a voice to voice your motherfucking opinion. Excuse me, your mother-loving opinion about your son. Negro, please. It couldn't have been me. Shout out to Hardcore Boxing News. Hashtag JBT. Just talk boxing, man. JTB, my bad, I'm sorry. Excuse me. You talking all that shit, talking about, oh, my son is a champion now. Of course he's a champion. How many champions you know in the boxing world deserve what you want? How many? Come on, man. Your son is an anomaly. Your son is Muhammad Ali. Your son is Floyd Mayweather. Your son is not Boots Ennis, homie. You keep comparing your son to Boots Ennis, my nigga. Your son ain't nowhere near Boots Ennis, homie. You was struggling with Giovanni, nigga. That man was backing you up on the ropes, nigga. You leaning and leaning on that man and catching him with uppercuts as you should, as you were supposed to be. That's elementary 1, 2, and 3, nigga. Head down, high guard. Oop, got you every time. That's what he gonna do. That's what he trained to do. He can't help it. That's his style, nigga. You putting certain type of styles in the ring with a man, please. That's what he's supposed. That's what he trained for. We used to this shit. How many sparring stories other than Boots when you got these guys coming on Mill City talking about what they did to fucking Brian Norman Jr., nigga? Now you wanna call Boots daddy a lie? I don't think that's a good idea. The man obviously said he has some information on a text message that I want to see right now. Yeah, I want to see it right now. Hey, and when I say the A side, y'all remember Leonard Ellerby is a well-respected man in the boxing game. So just remember what he said about the A side. And if you want an A side to keep on negotiating with terrorists, and then next time he fight, oh man, he's sweet. He gave Brian Norman Jr. this and that.
They don't want to, when we talk about A side and B side, that's why they always say, nah, we don't want to talk about that. The fans just want to wonder. Nah, we're gonna talk about the A side because that's the person who's gonna dictate the terms.
Yeah. Yeah. It's always been like that too.
It's always been like that, but
it's always been like that.
But when you got certain people.
It's always gonna be me. We don't play that shit, bitch. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brain. We don't play that shit. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brain. We don't play that shit. I'm about a lot of things. We'll shoot you in the ass, we'll shoot you in the brains. We'll shoot you in your house, we'll shoot you in the car. We'll sing it to the moon, we'll sing it to the stars. We'll sing it to the morgue, we'll sing it to the graveyard. Stop that talking if you don't want to get sprayed on. To a walk right, what's my mission? They told me make it home, shoot these niggas, keep it pimpin'. I always wear 2 shirts, different colors, so I black. Hit some corners, take my shirt off, now I look totally different. My style is too prolific, rewind that shit, you missed it. My family is from Memphis, Chicago is terrific, but Jacksonville is different. No slipping, then you dead, boy. Niggas carry Dracos just for fun, this how we play it, boy. I don't wanna be around with niggas out here gunning. I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming. I don't wanna be around with niggas out here gunning. I'd rather be inside your bitch, little freak, I got it coming. We don't play that shit, bitch, we fight a lot of things. We'll shoot you in your ass, we'll shoot you in your brains. We don't play that shit, bitch, we fight a lot of things. We'll shoot you in your ass, we'll shoot you in your brains, man. Wow. Shoot you in your brains, man. We'll shoot you in your ass and your brains.
They don't want to, when we talk about A side and B side, that's why they always say, nah, we don't want to talk about that. Let the feds.
Yeah, we gonna talk about the A side, man, because the A side is the one that predicts the terms. The A side in this situation, you already know who it is, man. It ain't no military secret. I hate when people try to twist it up for different fighters. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be the same way with your guy, be the same way with him too, man. Don't fall for the terrorist negotiations, bro. This nigga is trying to make it seem like, y'all doing a bad disservice. Come on, man. Ain't nobody offering you nothing they don't feel like you deserve. These guys come with these low balls. Of course, you did your negotiations. They came back and they came back again, bro. Now all of a sudden, it's too late. That's what Eddie Hearn said. It's too late. So if it's too late, then what the fuck are you trying to do, nigga? Who is you gonna fight next? That's what we want to know. Cause I swear, don't nobody want to see you fight no bum. Now that you talked all this shit, you talked a lot of shit, and you call people liars. Yes, 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 liar. That's a hell of a word. You know what I'm saying? That's the word you don't put on a man, especially if he feel like. Hold up, let me get something right. Yeah, if you feel like that man is a liar, man, you gotta have that man right there in your face to say it then. If that's how you going on air with this shit, have that man in your face and call him a liar. Man, tell Bozy to drop them text messages, man. I swear I want to see them text messages, T. He said, don't make me drop these text messages on you, nigga. Oh, man, that'll be a joy. That'll be a wonder-working joy, man. Well, we'll see. We soon shall see. So we just gonna see how this shit play out. I wonder, like, you wanted to fight Karen. I remember you said that just to compare yourself, your son to Boots. That just let me know you always want to motherfucking fight and compare your son to Boots. That's your obsession. You got an obsession with Boots, homie. That's dangerous though, don't you think? Like you're under a shadow now. You put yourself under a shadow, nigga. And your shadow is Boots forever. Until you fight him and prove that you can beat him. Until then, you got a shadow. Like Pippen. Scottie Pippen, who's Scottie Pippen's shadow? Jordan, nigga. That's LeBron's shadow too. Kobe's shadow, God bless the dead. Everybody, Michael Jackson, yeah, Tito, Janet Jackson, Joe Jackson, the mama, everybody under his shadow. You under Boot's shadow, homie. You had a chance to show everybody you could beat them. You talked all that shit. And now all of a sudden it's about the money. But you got money. Yeah, we know. I know. I can't even prove it, and I know it's true. We seen this shit before, right? All day, every day, man. There's no way around it. Let me try to find this motherfucking video. I can't believe I erased that shit there. God. Bozy said it though, nigga. Matter of fact, I'm finna go to the video that I posted yesterday when he posted that shit, nigga. Fuck that. Yeah, Bozy said that shit, G. Let's see if I can find it. I know it was on the other live I did. I like to see. Hold on, which one is it? Damn, where that shit at? But y'all got Bozy fucked up. No, it might be on this one. Yeah, I think it's on this one. That's right. Yep, there you go. I knew I'd find this motherfucker. Hold on. I'm finna play this fucking video. I want you to tell me what you think about that shit. Let's cue this bitch up. God, man, I'm sick of this shit. I be hearing them niggas talking. That shit sound good. But let me see what Bozy talking about.
Too much talking, you know, and they ain't doing no action, you know. Sign them papers, you know, sign them dollar lines, and stop putting on a show for the Instagram and YouTube and all these interviews and all that. Nobody want to hear that. Sign a dotted line, make this fight happen. I want the fight. Let's make it happen. Let's make it happen right now.
Here with the tribal chief. What's good, Mr. Bozy?
Same old, man. And then getting my fighters together, get ready. Have these fights that's coming up.
Yeah, you got Cool Boy.
Yeah.
September 14th.
Then I got Haven, get ready to fight too.
28th. Yeah. In other headlines, you've been in with the negotiations with your son and Brian Norman Jr. At first, things were looking like that it possibly was going to happen now. Right. You know, it's reports saying that it's not.
Right.
Is there an update?
All I know is they've been offering him a certain amount of money, and I heard it's good money, more than he ever made. Like I said, he made $100,000 or something for Stanyunian, whatever his name is. Whatever his name is. And that's all I've been hearing, you know what I mean? I heard they offered him a nice piece of money. He turned that down, and that was it. But he had called me before they even said anything to me about it and said that, yes, they offered me a nice piece of, they offered me some money, and the money they offered me wasn't what we was looking for. So we wanted at least $2 million. You know what I mean? Then after that, he was saying, you know, after he said all that stuff, he said, don't worry about it. The fight's going to happen November the 9th. I'll see you November the 9th. And now all this stuff going on. He going around running his mouth, talking, Boots ain't this and Boots that and that. See, I'm trying to be respectful because he's disrespected now. You know what I mean? But he know what Boots done to his son in here. You know what I mean? And I just don't want to be like him, though, but I have to tell the truth. Boots hit him with a body shot and dropped him in here. And then when he first came down, the first time he came down, because we was under the same contract with Cameron Duncan, you know what I mean? He was the manager, and I told Cameron I need some sparring for Boots. So Cameron says, oh, yeah, I got a couple guys. Brian Norman. I said, yeah, Brian Norman, he's a pretty good fighter, man. And plus he can punch. I said, yeah, send him down. But his camera said, well, I told him don't go down there and act crazy or something like that. I said, you ain't got to tell him that. Don't worry about that, right? So when he came down here, and I told his father, you know what I mean, that I need 4 from Bryant, 4 from this guy, 4 from that guy, 12 rounds. But Bryant's father wanted to say, oh, we do whatever, you know what I mean, like that. I said, okay. You know what I mean? Got in there, you know what I mean? Boots broke him down after 3 rounds. And I made Boots fight inside with him, his own game, and backed him up. You know what I mean? Since his father running his mouth, man, I'm trying to be respectful, man, but I'm tired of him running his mouth. You know what I mean? And he told me he wanted to make the fight. Make the fight. Stop running your mouth, man. Ain't nobody ducking. They offer you more money than you ever want to see.
Now he hit you up first and said that, you know, it wasn't enough money.
Yeah.
But then they I guess they kept offering more
money.
And then afterwards he said that.
Yeah. He said, well, he texted me. I got the text. See, and I got the text when after Boots sparred him that time. You know what I mean? He sent me a text, and I got that text. So tell him, don't let me put that text out.
Oh.
You know what I mean? I got that text when he said, man, listen, your son whooped my son's ass, man. He said, but we were sparring
live OG. Drop the text, nigga.
Crawford.
You say you got text. Drop the text, nigga.
You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I don't even expose stuff like that. I don't like talking like that.
No.
Why you ain't gonna expose why you talk about it?
Yeah, his son can fight. He's a good fighter.
Yeah,
No
you gotta
disrespect,
drop it now.
but I think he trying to live to his son.
You gotta drop it.
But you were under the impression after your conversation with him that there was going to be a deal.
Well, he already told me, he said, don't worry about all this stuff that's going on. I'll see you November 9th. And I can show you that.
Drop it. Yeah, drop that shit, G. You gotta drop it now, G.
Yeah, spoke on it.
Yeah, you gotta drop it, man. Y'all hit the like and the subscribe, man. You know the vibe. Yo, drop that shit, G. Somebody tell Bozy to drop it, man. Drop it, G.